Yep, there we go. Hit.
Yeah, we've hit exactly the 48-hour mark.
78 million.
No, this is a good point for it to go down because
It's a monster.
It's hard. It would be so hard as not just some marketing, just like the head of like a franchise or whatever, the Resident Evil people, because they probably looked at 5 and they're like 10 million sold. This is our biggest one. People love it. But then you have people saying this is the terrible direction, and it's like, what do you do?
Yeah, how do you thread them anyway?
Because the only thing you could do is you have to have like sleuths, like people that actually dive into forums and stuff like that to get like response.
I just pulled up ISM keep going. You know what number 1 is?
I'm gonna head back and try to find what's left of my team.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That makes sense.
What number 2 is?
Mario Kart and the Wii.
Careful, all right?
Minecraft.
Oh, that makes sense.
122 million units sold.
Jesus.
I'm not surprised.
Are we back, by the way? This.
Yeah, we're back.
Number
Okay.
3 is Wii Sports. That's a game that came with the system you had to own to play it.
Yeah, that shouldn't count.
Yeah, unless like
GTA
a lot of
5, fourth highest selling game of all time, 80 million units.
That's pretty impressive because out of all, I think Tetris also was packed in with the original Game Boy. It was packed in.
Super Mario Bros. Mario Kart Sports. Pokemon Red, Green, Blue.
I thought she was dead.
Wow. 4. Oh, sorry.
Leon, Leon,
3
can you hear
and
me?
then
Are you all right?
5, 3, 9, 10.
Feeling things are about to be worse.
Yeah, we were I remember we looked at it as one of the lists, and it was like Nintendo has a lot of well-earning franchises.
Number 11, Skyrim. 12, Diablo 3.
Yeah, because it's the highest-selling PC game ever, I think. Diablo 3. I don't care what you people say out there. I enjoyed it.
It's a good game.
I enjoyed my time in that video game.
The gameplay is just so good. Like I keep trying to play. What's it called? Path of Exile. It's not a bad game. It just doesn't hook me.
Yeah.
Maybe I have to get to the game or something. Then again, people complain about how fast these videos are just like mowing through stuff.
Yeah,
It's like that's fine.
I thought D2 was fast. I know a lot of people say that Exile was closer to the D2 feeling, but any like really hardcore Diablo 2 fans in here that have played D2, D3, and Path of Exile? Because one thing I loved about D2 is how fast that it was, and I mean it might be just the time or whatever engine it was on. Definitely was part of it. You'd be going so fast, everything's catching up, and the whole game you just literally looks like it's freaking out. The whole game looks like that anyways. The animations are all quick and stuff. It just felt like it was really quick. And
Yes, just keep moving in that
I mean, once you
direction.
get so far into it, when you're just farming stuff, everything's just dying on your screen, and it's just fun. Yeah, that's what
I'm trying to play too, and I always get to the same part of that too.
I like that. Reaper Souls.
Is Act 2 just bad? It's so
once you get
slow and big empty areas.
my favorite act is Act 3, and I don't think it's one of the most well-liked ones, but once you know to, well, you go through it you go through it so quickly. Like what we would do, we played like after school, you could have different people go like retrieve the different things and like meet up, but like we got through Act 2 like get through it really quickly. But yeah.
They should remake it.
Yeah. Isn't that one of the rumors that they are remaking?
That rumor comes out every couple minutes.
Super Smash Bros. Melee sold. Brett, when are you and Tyler bringing back the Star Trek?
You got it. There's like 2 Star Trek.
Deep Space Nine, the Super Nintendo. When the line that you said.
Yeah. Let's see, how many Star Trek games are there? Probably more than the number of people that would watch
This
them.
thing isn't gonna hold up much
Yeah.
longer.
I hear that the VR games are really cool.
That would be a good
Yeah.
Line up!
forgot this is an actual QTE, not just aim and try to kill him. Also, this is right now. I'm currently just playing what is basically the prologue. It's like once the helicopter section with Ada saving you shows up, like that's basically the prologue. Except Helena is injured and can't move at all, so Leon has to try to save her, and we don't know that it's Ada piloting the helicopter, so we just think, oh, helicopter's trying to kill us.
There are more Star Trek games than you would think.
Really?
I remember like playing one Star Trek game for like PC. I forget what it's called.
PC had the most by far.
So I didn't really narrow it down.
A couple of them were canceled apparently.
Yeah, I wouldn't know any details about it.
Oh no, Star Trek Borg Simulator was canceled in 2001. Console.
Wasn't there a Star Trek game that came out that got a lot of attention that people were pretty excited about, and it came out and it sucked, like just within the last 5 to 10 years? It came out on Xbox 360, PS3.
Alright.
I can't remember what it was called.
Alright, are you ready to see something so stupid it's awesome?
Let's see. The Star Trek VR game does seem really cool. A lot of people seem to like it.
I think I'm gonna wait for the Vive to drop in price before I think about VR.
Yeah, I gotta wait for it to drop, but I'm excited about the potential of VR.
Some
Back
good
for
stuff
more.
out there.
What is up with that guy?
Well,
Is that Billy?
That
nope,
one?
it's Derek Simmons.
There's Ada. That's looking.
What you did. Ada.
It was the other Ada.
You disobeyed me.
Why is Jill blonde?
You
Apparently it was like a Wesker started infecting her with some viruses, and it's like one of the side effects was her hair turned blonde.
Jill survived the season that they kept the gun.
She's in like 2 of the fights.
Does she survive?
Jill? Yeah, she's brother.
Hope you got
Like,
friends on the
the,
other side.
The soccer mom haircut.
I'm gonna miss you
I
here.
don't know.
His face looks totally different.
Oh, I thought he transformed in the cutscene. Well,
He's going Super Saiyan.
sure he can, as long as it is used to create a giant T-Rex.
Good. I'm going to get some
He's out,
revelations
bro.
right
The
here.
boss just turned into a
Oh,
T-Rex.
sweet for G.
Yeah, and now he's
That's
turned.
where we're at now.
How much longer do you have in your game? Like 3 hours?
This is basically the last chapter of the first campaign.
Yeah, like maybe 2.5.
Yeah, and then I have one more campaign to do, so that'll be 2.5 hours.
So, you got like 5 hours.
Yeah. Well, he said he's doing easy, so it's only going to take me so, yeah. Cool. See,
Hell happened.
Welcome to
that's
Jurassic Evil.
that's strong, Billy.
T-Rex monster is not bad.
It's an eye.
Yeah, it was like an eye.
Yeah, I have no idea what it's like, what the actual genre is supposed to be. Like, all I know is he turned into a T-Rex and it is just stupid, and yet at the same time completely awesome.
Whoever marketed this campaign was like the one that's supposed to be like
I mean, you know, Willie kind of turned into a giant log monster, and then Nemesis sort of turned into a monster as well, so... And then... That's true.
Man,
how anticlimactic would that have been? You just get some RPG, that's it. The game's over. The whole wins.
Yeah. Well,
That's it. Good guy don't always win. I didn't mean to do that.
oh god, no, I can hear it here now. Knee right to the face. Final boss right here.
Nope, it's not.
Oh, it's close to final boss.
Yeah. This guy just he keeps coming back for more and more fights. Like even JRPGs don't have this many forms for their final bosses. I don't know. It's been a while since I last played.
Remember when they kill that old lady in the beginning and tells Tony?
The grandma like, immediately?
Yeah.
That's so depressing.
Yeah, I was like, dang, this game
It's
gets
not even like they just like kill her.
She,
They
like,
like
turns into
they
a
turn
monster.
her into a monster and make you kill her.
Yeah. And I remember when I did that, I was like, this is...
And then they kick you out of town for killing a sweet old lady.
It's so long.
Yeah, if we played it over the course of like an entire summer, we'd go over to Ryan Fans, go swimming, get out of the pool, and put on Tales of Symphonia.
Try playing through it again. I played for like a few weeks.
Fingers crossed that doesn't happen again.
I just wanted to finish. Like I love that game, but it just goes and goes and goes.
Yeah, I think the reason why I have such fun in here is it just is the whole co-op aspect of it.
Yeah, the co-op was fun, and well, back then, like
Simmons.
we had the time.
Yeah.
I used to get so annoyed when people would be like mad about games being long. Like, why would you want it to be long? And now I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just want a game to be done.
She went up.
Like this game, like, there are plenty of points where like Simmons should have just been done with. And yet, how did this happen?
Simmons.
Viruses.
These games are always so extreme, and the stakes get so much larger. Now you're, well, I guess it's
I mean,
New York City is on. Where is this?
we're in China right now, and it's been. It got in
We were
completely.
in a cave 20 minutes ago, like a mile underground.
Well, after we got out of the cave,
Shit.
Leon's like, let's fake our deaths and go to China.
And then we were immediately on a plane, and then
Come on, Leon.
Yeah.
Catch up.
The plane crashed.
and then you crashed like into a train while it was moving, and then you were on a train.
One of the things that definitely would have helped this game a lot is if they just picked like one location for the game to take place in and just stuck with
Yeah,
that.
it's just,
It's like there's like flashbacks in Edonia. There's like Chinatown, which is the main setting for like Jake and Chris's campaigns.
it gets to where there's so much that you just stop caring individually.
Exact, yeah,
That's why setting it in the mansion was so cool.
yeah.
Cover me.
And then like it was okay with Raccoon City when they started going to all sorts of different places.
Yeah, exploring the city is actually
Yeah.
really cool. Like, I think it's moving between so many locations that it really does. It's like if the stakes keep changing and keep escalating, or just everything gets lost. Like pick a location, and stay there. Even if it's a big location, let people get attached to that place.
Yeah.
Quick draw.
It's from McGraw. Dude.
I'm just gonna dance for a while he. Yeah, because like I can shoot him, but I don't think it really
Is he
doesn't.
gonna turn into like an attack helicopter now?
No, he's just going to go back to attack dog mode.
Oh, you're the one that has a gun?
Wait, did you just take bullets?
No, I don't know what it is he's firing. Like I like assume claws or bones.
Shouldn't sleep on the job.
Alright, now I can actually fight him.
If this was Dark Souls, you just like stand next to him and they can attack you to move. He jumps off the side.
No.
Pretty easy.
Oh, never mind. He did knock me off.
I was trying to do the thing with the iron golem and make him fall off. And
Yeah.
I just killed him. But like before I could even make him fall off. Like, okay, never mind. This weapon does too much damage.
Over here, zombies.
Those zombies climbing up the side.
Yeah,
That's
there's
cool.
zombies just.
They're all like in the opposites down below.
A little throwback.
Yeah, there's zombies just trolling in the fight right now.
It's pretty neat environmental touch though. Like, there's still zombies going around doing their thing.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like the city was infected.
Herbs, there are herbs up there. Who planted?
You know.
They're from the opposites below. And they're like getting some sun.
The window blocks them.
I don't know.
Put them up on the roof.
Like this is just a trap. Like it looks like you could probably just shoot him and then run up to punch
Look at
him.
the fire like technically on the
Oh my god.
Leon,
Still better than my number 9 explosion though, but that's still not good. And I'm surprised this doesn't have QTEs.
If they did an RE that was really, not really a full open world, but in Raccoon City. Yeah, that'd be where you're at.
let's call this a
Yeah,
I guess
'cause-
that's getting close to Dead Rising, but
Yeah. In like 3, you get that little part. You're in a big portion of town, but yeah, it's all you're gated pretty well just by
sectioned off, yeah.
random broken off things. But
I just think if they did one where like there's a plot, but,
Finally
like,
gonna get what's coming to you, Simmons.
there's room for you to piece the story together yourself. And maybe you don't find all of the parts of the umbrella conspiracy. That's fine.
Yeah. Or maybe because like you know.
they've turned on them.
Now, go!
Yeah.
Like throw some sweet
'Cause
baby
like
Ray's
he's-
barbecue sauce on.
You inject like a vial of.
Oh, I've got it. I've got the baby Ray's grenade.
Yeah. And now we're actually about to fight the actual
Coated in
final
that
boss.
Sweet hickory joy.
Yeah.
Shoot them with some of that Mountain Dew, sponsored by Mountain
Brought to you by Code Red.
And the sooner the better.
Zombies can't resist this, and neither can you, gamers.
Hi, I'm Sweet Baby Ray.
They like throw a commercial right in the middle of the game. I'm sweet baby.
I mean, that would make this game a lot better.
And I hope you're enjoying the game.
You know, I'm realizing now that the Sweet Baby Ray's thing may not be a joke that resonates with a wide swath of people, because I think they only sell that here.
I mean, I've seen it in South Carolina, so you know, at very least Southern USA would get it. Also, this is still Simmons, by the way.
Like 2 40-ounce bottles in a pack on Amazon. Right now.
Bubba says they have it in Colorado. Okay, it might.
Whoa, a tablespoon only has 35 calories. Pretty Sweet Baby Ray.
Get hooked up with
You have in
Hey.
Colorado? Okay.
Capcom. Hooked us up with some sweet prizes. Maybe we can talk to Capcom. Hook them up with Sweet Baby Ray. We're gonna take advertising to a new level.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alley-Cat. Is that what this is?
Alley Cat.
Alley-Cat. Yeah, it's a barbecue sauce down here. It looks like they have it in Colorado too. I don't know why. It's just kind of the barbecue sauce here for some reason. I mean, it's good, but it's not like life-changing. I don't know, but it's barbecue sauce here. That's what everybody.
Well, I mean, it's only 35
I think
calories.
Brent has a bottle in his fridge right now. That's Sweet Baby Ray's. I'm gonna load up.
I've got like
I saw it earlier.
I've got expired ones that taste like they not super Guys, we're about to bring some Sweet Baby Rays.
Oh, this is wing sauce, but it's the same brand.
Well, either way, I think we have our next donation incentive. We'll just.
Ultima Roxas says for some reason this boss always reminds me of the giant mantis from the Power Rangers. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Hey,
It
it makes
does.
sense. The sauce is the boss.
is that their, Let me see those. I'll put it up on the camera. Go. You want a shot of out?
That's their wing sauce. Though.
Sweet Baby Ray's. The sauce is the boss. Sweet Baby
The
Ray.
sauce commands you. Promote the
Are there
stream.
Sweet Baby Ray commercials?
I'm on Google. If they exist, then on YouTube.
All right, we need to ground this asshole.
Whoa, 2 40-ounce bottles for $12.
Oh man, I think we need to go get some Sweet Baby Rays.
Two Baby Ray's commercial. They do have them, Rick.
The Baby Ray's not in the commercial.
Wait. Did somebody make this? Is this a fan-made Sweet Baby Ray's?
We only accept genuine.
That's a spec commercial. This is one somebody made.
Oh. Can you blame them?
Okay, what's going on with the boss right now? He's not even trying to eat the zombie with the lightning rod.
Back in 1985.
Hashtag not in that.
Well, it's like they do have the darker variety of Sweet Baby Ray's products.
What's this in? Audio chef. Oh, it's not in chef. Really?
Kevin knows Sweet Baby Ray.
He named it after his little brother. So I know this. Yeah.
There we go. Also, this is kind of trying to explain like where he gets the extra mess from. He just eats zombies.
Wait, hold on. How did we get here? I walked to the fridge, and he was dead.
How do we get
I
here?
come back, and he's the size of a bill.
And the giant fly.
How is one of them one shot? Is that just like how this game goes?
It's his weak spot. Plus, I'm using a magnum.
You got that desert eagle.
Yeah.
I bet it was really fun to make this game. Like, alright, this is what's going to happen next.
Right?
So,
Where's the?
Any idea you got in the game? Right now we have 7 concepts for our main antagonist. Let's just use all of them. Wait, hold on.
is it going to get struck by lightning? Is it like
Yeah.
a lightning rod?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that one, Alley Cat was a wing sauce, not the barbecue. The barbecue sauce is real dark.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
rich, deep color. Sweet baby red.
Gotcha.
No, you haven't. We're still not done.
Chopper, this floor isn't stable.
Because this wouldn't be a throwback to the classic games without the obligatory rocket launcher finale.
Still not as bad as that was that game that just came out from the Saints Row people. What was it called? Agents of Chaos?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
it's
Agents of
through,
Mayhem.
Helena!
Yeah, yeah.
That's apparently it sucks. Up until like the last 2 expansions for
Oh,
for
shit.
Saints Row was always really, really good.
What happened?
I don't know. They got in this. They put themselves in this corner where they felt like they always had to escalate. Saints Row more and more over the top.
So Agents of Mayhem is really over the top. or something?
Basically, like they felt like they couldn't really do anything else with Saints Row, so they made like
And that's the end of Leon campaign.
Morning, Quinky.
And yeah.
Hey, how tall is Rubens?
Yeah. I
Whoa, these are really tall buildings. Good years. Whoa, is that the umbrella?
Oh, come on!
Yes.
It gets sillier.
And then like a globe falls on him.
This blood will seep into a vial, and the colors of those things, they'll light up, and it's going to summon another boss.
Oh no.
That dude's got a lot of
Oh, wait,
are
it is
you
it?
kidding me?
This is. Oh my god.
Yes. I was kind of right about it changing color.
Which is weird because Leon's not even involved with the Neo Umbrella, like conspiracy in his story. Like it really doesn't make sense.
That's for my sister.
Symbolism.
Yep. Because like Simmons was like part of. Oh.
And then with his last breath, he said,
Get to the
Get
job.
it? "Do you get it?"
Get to the chocolate.
Yeah. Like.
I bet you when they finished that cutscene, though, they were like, "Dang, that's cool." Ship it. I mean, it's funny.
It is pretty
I
funny.
just like, is that what they were going for?
I
Like, did they
Is it
want to
what?
make something that was
It seems like they are kind of we're getting closer to the kind of like the
self-aware?
over the top spectacle type fighter type stuff where it's just like let's just make it really over the top.
Does Will
Like
Smith
they
wrap
know
over the credits
that
too?
it's ridiculous, but they're leaning into it.
And a lot of the Resident Evils are kind of over the top. Well, with the
Alright.
bosses at least. But
Okay.
yeah,
With varying degrees of success.
yeah.
It doesn't look like anyone
This
donated
one's like
for.
nuts though.
They wanted to be closer to the films. Yeah, I could see that. I was never a big fan of the movies. I think I'm the only one though.
Let's see.
I've
Amateur
just- I've
single.
only seen
I don't
first
think you
one.
could make a good movie out of the like just porting the game into a film, but I don't like.
Let's go with Pierce. That or rock punching. I would say that was stupider. Because like I said, Leon doesn't even have anything to do with the Neo Umbrella campaign. Like Derek's
Well-
gimmick is that he's part of the family, which is basically Resident Evil
But
Illuminati.
Chris does punch a boulder in half, right? Isn't that what
He
happens?
just punches it into the lava.
I have
And-
to face the truth.
Because that's pretty
Accept
goofy.
responsibility.
It's pretty
That's
silly.
the only way I'll
Whose
ever
campaign
remember.
is this one that's coming up?
This
The only
is
way
Curse's
I'll get
campaign,
my
and I will
life
be playing
back.
as Pierce Nivens.
HQ to Alpha Team.
So
I haven't seen the CGI movies, so I hear they are.
Yeah, like I've seen the first one, and it's pretty good.
I mean, this game looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Graphics aren't bad at all. I mean, this is the. They ported it from the PS3 360, right? They
Yeah.
touched up some stuff, but
Yeah.
So is this Pierce guy? Is he new to the series?
Yes, he is.
for some reason this HUD seems to fit a lot better.
Yeah, 'cause, like this is a much more action-oriented campaign.
He's got his boys. They're about to crack open the cold one.
Yep.
Echo to HQ.
And by cold one, we mean the skulls of all the Drava, which are basically the plagas of this game.
HQ copy.
Where does this campaign take place?
This is entirely set in China, except for Chapter 2, which is a flashback into Edonia. So, yeah, this one is actually a lot more.
The BSAA has arrived on the scene. Excuse me, can I get a comment, please? Excuse me.
Oh, I know why. 'Cause
Whoa, that's a weird menu.
Back in the
What
States.
the?
yeah,
Is the BSAA involved there as well?
Look at this.
Are all the campaigns roughly the same length?
yeah. So yeah, this will be about 2.5 hours to do as well. This one might give me a little bit more trouble, and like I might actually die a little bit more because this one actually focuses a lot more on combat, and Chris and Pierce don't get the Magnum that Leon and Jake get. So, like I get grenade launchers, but those tend to do a lot of damage to me.
But Pierce has so many
HQ to all teams.
and they're definitely
Alpha
going to
is
be
en
looking
route to Ace of Spades.
Yeah.
After the arrival, we will proceed with the operation as planned.
Nope. Nothing bad at all.
Person.
We're currently engaged with hostiles at the four marks. It's not looking good. Requesting
I
immediate
haven't seen
backup.
any. I didn't realize there were like CGI
Assist Bravo with the four
Resident
marks.
movies. Are they like straight to DVD or straight to Blu-ray?
I think they are straight to DVD.
There's
Yeah.
no reasoning with these bastards. Captain,
I wonder. This is kind of randomly off topic, but did
here's HQ. We've made contact with
Blu-rays?
two of them.
Have
It's
they
the same
finally,
kind
like,
we dealt
over-
with back in
have-
Edonia.
The Blu-ray is like now, right?
I think so, yeah.
I would assume so at this point.
It took a long time.
It took a bit. Well, because digital stuff is a lot.
Yeah.
Because there was a bunch of like, why? Well, I'm not going to upgrade now because Blu-ray's expensive.
Yeah.
It took Blu-ray getting really, really cheap to get people to
Blu-ray is cheap now too. It is nice.
I don't know. I haven't bought a Blu-ray in a long time. I assume the Blu-rays themselves are cheaper. I know Blu-ray players are cheaper.
Yeah. The Blu-rays themselves are cheap.
Yeah, like
We have tons
even
of
the
Blu-rays.
like game consoles will usually work as Blu-ray players as well. So
It doesn't the Xbox One.
The
play
Xbox
Blu-ray?
It does.
One is like the most cost-effective full HD Blu-ray player you can get. The Xbox One S,
Mhm.
because it does the full HD, the quad, whatever they want to both work. It's the 4K one.
Oh, you can play 4K the 4K Blu-rays in the Xbox
Yeah,
One.
on the Xbox One S.
That's nice.
sorry, give me just a second.
What's the difference?
And it's
between-
like $200 or not?
So Xbox One S the Xbox One S already does that. Not even the new one.
The new one, yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, normal Xbox One plays normal Blu-ray. S plays all the good ones, the top of the line.
How much is the Xbox One S?
$199, I think.
Serious?
Is it $199?
Jeez, that's cheap.
I think
Hold on, it might be $299.
yeah, I don't
If it
even
were
think
$199, that'd be pretty bonkers.
yeah, I don't think the
Yeah.
original Xbox One was that cheap.
$249. So right in the middle.
Wow, that's actually really freaking cheap.
Yeah. It's
When does the new Xbox come out? Like November?
and these 250 ones come with games. There's like a Rocket League bundle, a Halo bundle, a general like best of bundle, and a Minecraft bundle.
It's crazy though for the 4K. I don't know what am I finding. TVs are going down. Yeah.
It's getting to where like you want to hold out, but you really just want to hold out a little bit longer.
Yeah, because it's, I mean, even like last holiday season I was looking at it, I was like, what? 4K TV with, yeah. It's like, oh goodness, that's 40 plus inches.
Captain,
Yeah, and like all the Xbox 360 backwards compatibility,
Yeah.
the original Xbox compatibility. That's gonna be
Alpha to HQ. We just witnessed a dwarf mutation.
I'll play brute force again in 5 minutes. And then how bad it is. Turn it off.
I remember my friend, you remember Dustin Wickham?
Yeah.
His brother Mark worked at GameStop. He was a manager or some system manager or something, and he gave me the, I had the brute force cardboard,
Oh, the Scandi thing?
yeah.
Oh, man.
You
I
brought
bet you
it?
could sell on eBay for $100,000.
I don't want anyone charging in.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't remember what I did with that. I just had it next to my little. It was so dumb. I had the Coca-Cola little mini fridge, and then Philip Purcell made a little Xbox logo on the top of it out of tape. and then we unscrewed the handle, which was a Coke bottle, and we used an old Xbox controller and made the Xbox controller the handle.
Did you see they're doing a original Xbox controller
The
for
Duke?
one?
Yeah, I love the Duke. I love that controller.
I wish they'd redo that controller, but have the bumpers instead of the black and white buttons.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that would be.
Those black and white buttons were not great. Why are you playing Juggalos? What is this?
The normal X1, play normal.
These are basically the main enemies
Yeah.
of
I'm tempted to get
the rest of the game. Like Leon has to deal with zombies, everyone else has to deal with yeah.
a paramilitary group of clowns.
Yep.
How much? How
There
much
is-
is the? What's the? It's not called Scorpio, even though they have a Scorpio
It's the
edition,
one
right?
X, yeah. It's gonna be fun.
The yeah, they have a Scorpio edition, right? That's like the collector's.
Yeah, the Scorpio edition's like the day one edition.
I heard you the first time. Come here. I heard you the first time.
What games do you guys enjoy playing the most? That's
I heard you
I've recently started playing Stardew Valley a lot again.
I play a lot. I mean, you heard me talk about it on stream all the time. I play a ton of Dota, but like single player games, or not single players, but whatever, like campaign, story type games. I'm a huge Zelda fan. Love Breath of the Wild. I love the Soul series. I have like a top 5 list. I'll just go through that. No specific order. Bloodborne, Red Dead Redemption, Breath of the Wild, Bayonetta 2.
I need to finish
Where's
through
my
Bayonetta
fifth?
and Bayonetta 2.
You could direct them to the page that tells you all the staff members' 5 favorite games of all time.
Oh yeah, go to blog.tsg.tv/staff. Actually, I'm gonna get my phone. Hey, and then I'll find my 5th missing game. I'm pretty sure all 5 are on there.
Yeah.
Red Dead, Bloodborne, Bayonetta 2,
Hello, Kitty.
Breath of the Wild. Right? I mean, I have a lot of games I like, but I can't remember what I
I think
picked
a
one.
lot of us play just look at everything.
Yeah. Maybe Dota 2 is what I put.
In general, I just like anything that lets me.
Big old thing.
I was looking at my top 5 and I was like, wait, these are basically all games where I can just like explore. Okay, that's what I'm into, I guess.
Here we go.
Clinky linked it. Thank you, Clinky.
Clinky?
Clinky is the new
Thank you
MVP.
so much.
My 5th game
I guess the muscle memory saved me
is...
there.
Alright, got Breath of the Wild, Bloodborne, Red Dead 2, Bayonetta 2, Dota 2.
Wow, sequel-I this much?
They are a bunch of sequels. Let's see.
You're the reason why all the good games get ruined with sequels. Gosh.
I think in a lot of cases, the difference between like movies and games, obviously games, they can improve so much. Movies are a little bit different because it's games because of like technology and
Games can just
learn.
be objectively better than second time
Yeah. Second time around.
Whoa. Step by step.
Radio went
Let's see.
Hey, it might be getting late.
Maybe.
Let's see. Chase's favorite game in this list: Dota 2, StarCraft series, Halo 3. Let's
It's
see.
so weird that 3 is his favorite. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I know.
I
he
assume 2 would be his favorite.
Yeah, he liked Halo 2 a lot. I think he liked Halo 3 more because he was better at Halo 3.
Nah, I mean, yeah, they had a little bit better weapon balance.
That and we put a whole lot more time into Halo 3, so we probably liked it more. Because I remember we rented Crackdown, like never bought it back.
Crackdown, they did such a good job of like. The Halo 3 beta is the only reason Crackdown did well. But like, there's never a game that deserved it more. That game is so fun.
Yeah.
I'm really glad it succeeded. And I hope the new one doesn't suck.
What maps did they have on that beta? They gave you that beta was awesome. By the way, I remember that beta. Like,
What maps did they have in the Halo 3 beta? Guardian
oh yeah, and
and Valhalla.
didn't they have the one that you can go? That had like little like kind of like huts that you were like above ground, underground, and you're like going in and out. I don't know what the name of it was called. Yeah, I think it was Snow Map. Yeah,
The big old one?
and you're like going in and out.
It was huge, right? I had tanks and stuff. Oh, no. Snowbound.
So yeah, that
Yeah.
was.
Little, yeah, it was 2 little maps, 1 big map. I think that was it. I think it was just Guardian, Snowbound, and Valhalla.
Yeah.
I don't remember the maps for a game I haven't played in like 10 years.
It was really good.
Very good.
Tyler's were Fez. I would have guessed that one. Morrowind. I would have guessed that one. Halo. Would have guessed Finding of Isaac and Bloodborne.
Binding of Isaac is probably the one that would switch out depending on what mood I'm in.
I don't like to put Dota on my list because I feel like I love Dota and I've got by
AGS.
far the most hours
Oh,
in
gross.
the game.
TGS.
But for some reason, I think of favorite games, I always list like not single player games, but
Yeah, it's
Games
a little
like-
different with those kinds of games.
yeah, I love Dota like I love playing like
Bravo team
basketball or
has been
some type
dispatched to
of.
assist
I like
with
like
search and rescue.
the
Stand by for
interaction, like
instructions.
the cooperative competition
I
that
needed
it,
a break.
that it brings. Just like chess or something like that.
Damn it.
Huh, there's actual different icons.
We've been spotted. They're
Triple
right on
green
top
and
of us.
green and red. Interesting. Even though they're literally just the same thing. Hey, buddy. I'm not interested. Go away.
Alpha team
So,
surrounded by
yes.
hostiles. Get to the Ace of Spades on the
Me
double.
destroying Chris's campaign in theory.
Alright, let's
Are
go.
you saying I'm bad? I'm not. I can't destroy the campaign with the infinite grenade launcher.
Let's go by staff member by staff member. Let's see if we can guess. Alright.
Yeah, this is
Alan
Alpha
Edge.
team here.
I know
Roger
that.
Mario and
that.
Luigi
We'll do
Super
what we
Source.
can until you get here.
Alright, that's a good one. Should look good.
Stupid games.
It's not on there.
No, Dragon Ball Z. Like
Oh,
something
yeah.
Dragon Ball Z. Like,
Tenkaichi Budokai 3.
No. No. These are
Xenoverse.
actually, I like this is a good list.
I would say Xenoverse would be on Alan's
I
list.
knew his favorite game. I would have only guessed one of these correctly. And the one I would have guessed correctly is Super Mario 3.
Oh yeah, okay.
But there
Yeah.
is one on there.
Good morning,
He
Apple.
only has 3 games on. He has Super Mario 3, Pokemon Heart Gold, which that's my favorite. Gold
Yeah.
and Silver is my favorite Gen 2. And then Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. It's my boy Alan.
Oh.
Loves Skyward
Never, I
Sword.
literally never would have guessed
Yeah.
that on anybody's list.
All
I mean,
right.
Skyward Sword's not that bad of a game.
Apple, her list is very. You would.
Very British.
No.
Great British Bake Off online.
If you know her a little bit, you'll be able
How
to
many of
guess
these
at
assholes
least
do we
one.
have to kill?
'Cause she wears the hoodie
I don't know
sometimes,
that.
and then the other game is made by the same people.
I'm trying to think of more British jokes. Hold on.
It's like.
Give me a minute. Something about
What's up, Kenyon?
torchlight, but it's a flashlight. That's all I got. She's in the chat too. I don't know why I'm doing this.
They're just trying to make her mad. Is all.
Morning, Apple. We're going through the staff list and the favorite.
I'm
games.
guessing. Okay, hold on. I know
Let's
Apple.
finish this.
It's gonna be Counter-Strike Source.
She
No, I
she's a fan of what's the freaking I can't remember the company. What's the it's owned by EA?
Lord of the Rings.
Harry Potter?
No.
Lego.
BioWare. So she's
Wow,
like
Mass
Mass
Effect.
Effect.
Yeah, I should have guessed that.
What's the other game you guessed? She likes
Dragon
Mass-
Age.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you got
That's
Mass
the Old
Effect,
Republic.
Dragon Age. No, she's got Mass Effect, Dragon Age, Pokemon, Tales of the Abyss, and Telltale games.
Telltale. I was gonna say Telltale Games presents Golden Girls.
All right, Mayday.
Well, thanks for ruining the surprise. They were going to announce that.
Oh, Dragon Age.
Dragon Age. You got it.
Floors, then get out of the building.
Final
As soon as
Fantasy
all teams
7.
are clear, we
She
will
says Final
commence
Fantasy. So you
bombing.
got it. We got one more game left.
Everyone did top threes. I feel bad I did top 5 now.
I did top 5.
I did top
Jason
5.
told me to do top 5. Okay. I'm not,
I wasn't told to do anything. I just did top 5 because
Shoot. Is it a multiplayer?
Yes.
There's this one?
Yes.
Okay.
You got all Maydays. All right. All right. Here we go.
I'm sorry, Apple. Please forgive me.
Well, that was a fun one.
I'm sorry, Apple.
It was kind of funny. She got here, and then immediately you're like, all right, Apple.
I started from the top alphabetically in here.
I should
All
have
right.
known Dragon Age on Apple's list though. 'cause-
Baltus.
Baltus, we're going with Final Fantasy 8.
Yes.
Oh, whoa. Like, specifically?
Yep.
I retire. Hang my jersey up.
He's got
Fallout 4.
It just says Fallout.
New Vegas.
It just says Fallout.
Does he have 3 or 5?
He's got 5.
Man, I already called the shot on Final Fantasy. Now I'm scared to guess.
HQ to Alpha. The hostages are just up ahead.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Eliminate the hostiles in there and get those
Oh, really?
Is there Grand Theft Auto on it?
No.
Red Dead?
No.
Pokemon?
Yes. Just Pokemon, he hasn't. It says 3.
Be Dangerous? Is that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's 4. 1.
No Man's Sky.
No. I felt bad that we just died laughing.
Immediately. Like I didn't even have the words up on it. I want to play it after the update though. It's supposed to be a lot better.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah, I don't know after that.
Breath of the Wild.
Oh.
Okay.
That's
Ow,
like unspoken sick game.
It's our new love. All right, deck. This is a new
I
love
don't
deck.
know at all.
Grandia.
Yes.
Librarian Sim.
Let's see.
You got Grandia.
Yeah.
Klonoa. I'm just gonna guess.
No, Klonoa's not on there.
Tales of, obviously.
Yes, Tales of the Abyss. Man, we got two. That's two Tales of the Abyss that are on there. Play it. It's got two
I'm
top.
trying to think of what else. 100% orange juice. That's the only other one I know.
She's got Mario 64.
No.
The Lunar series, which I've heard lots of good things about.
Oh, Battle Duck nailed it.
Go Battle Duck! Go Battle Duck!
Wait, you have the link up.
He just put the nobody's cheap, but no, it just says Battle. It just says Lunar series, but so Battle Duck got it.
Shit.
Oh, you're just jealous he got it right and you got it wrong.
Yep, Final Fantasy 9. All right, this is gonna be a tough one here. Oh, this is. So we're gonna go Blau. He's next.
Wow.
Actually, and if you know him,
Final Fantasy 3.
no,
Or 6.
Uh,
Or 4.
Super Mario Bros. 3.
Or 1.
no.
2.
These are very. I think 1,
Amiibo.
2, 3 of these are pretty easy.
Yeah, Mario would have to be on there. Like,
Actually, no Mario games.
No Mario games. Okay.
Really?
Games.
No.
No Mario. That's not the Mario. I'm gonna go with.
What's his favorite series?
I mean, Final Fantasy.
No, but what's its brother or sister? What's its favorite?
Default?
No, but it's a Square.
Dragon
Enix.
Quest.
Yes.
I actually cheated and looked at the chat.
And
Shantae.
I'm
cheating
surprised
again.
this is his favorite Dragon Quest game. He has Dragon Quest 7. I have Dragon Quest 7. I like it, but it's not my favorite. I didn't think it'd be his favorite. Then he's got a Zelda game. What would you guess?
They said link to the
Delta 1 to HQ.
No, but it is.
Skyward
All
Sword.
hostages
Link
on the
between
15th
worlds.
floor
Yes.
secured.
Link
Yeah.
to the Worlds
Leaving
is
the building
awesome.
now.
And then his last one is
That just leaves us.
a popular Super Nintendo RPG. Did have a niche following, but it's pretty mainstream nowadays.
Chrono Trigger?
No, but
Secret of
close.
Mana.
Stopped.
Close.
Chrono Cross.
No,
That's not Super Nintendo.
we've done a
Tyler.
marathon
I
for it
know.
before.
Get
Super niche. It would have sold terribly, but
Earthbound?
yes.
Oh.
And then Azure Strike Gunvolt. I don't think.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even know what
I
that
feel
is.
bad because I don't.
Those are just words. That's not a real game. I think he couldn't think of one.
Apple got it. It's a Dragon Quest. I'm surprised Shantae's on this list. I know he loves Shantae.
Oh, I'm not surprised it's on the list.
3.
Oh no, Pokemon.
Yes.
Lego Harry Potter.
No. She's only got. Well, she's got technically. If you guess one of the series, she listed 2 games from that series.
The Pokemon.
No, she just listed Pokemon. This is Pokemon. And the other one, she plays a lot on Discord and stuff.
Diablo?
Yes, Diablo.
Diablo 2 and 3?
Or Diablo 3. No, that wasn't the one with 2. And then this other one, I think y'all played a lot of. No, but I'm surprised that's not on here. It's like a strategy game.
Oh, Age of Empires?
No, but it's along the same lines.
Civilization?
Oh,
Civ,
Civ. Okay,
yeah.
Civ 4 and 5.
Yeah, because I know that was popular
5
when
and
you guys
6.
did
Yeah.
one.
And then me.
You never know.
Caden.
Diablo 2.
No, but I'm surprised that's not
What?
on there. Yeah.
What? Okay, well he
Caden's is
he
pretty.
missed one.
Caden's is pretty easy though.
Dota.
Yes.
HQ here.
Here's another.
No.
This is Delta 2. We're clear of the
Dota 2.
building. HQ,
Civilization.
copy that.
No.
Alpha is still on premises. Bombing will start once they're clear.
No.
Dragon Age?
No. One of them.
Arkham?
Counter-Strike.
No, they're not. They're actually all single player besides Dota.
Okay, but they're all on PC.
No, one of them's not.
Oh, Caden, huh? Okay, so Diablo 2.
Dota 2.
Or Dota 2. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know why I said Diablo. Dota 2.
Uh huh.
And single player. Half-Life?
Legend of Zelda?
No. Yeah, it's a Zelda game. What's his favorite Zelda game?
Is he in 3 or 5?
He has 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, there are 2 A Zelda game. Doesn't matter which one, they're all the same. I'm kidding. By the way, they're not all the same.
First floor hostage secured.
Copy that, Elliot. Clear out of there.
He's got his favorite game. He talks about all the time. Well,
Shit, we're
it's
trapped.
Witcher
What the
3,
hell do we do now?
Dishonored,
Yeah.
Link to the Past.
Okay. Yeah, Dishonored I should have known.
You can get out on the 3rd floor.
I didn't think...
There's a balcony on the west side of the building. Get moving.
Oh yeah, that's his
I
GM.
thought he played Witcher 2 a bunch.
I think he likes Witcher in Germany. Witcher 3, he
Alpha team, get
loves
out of
Witcher
there
3.
now.
Calvin.
Bomb
This
the building
one,
complete. Planes have been
this one will
spotted.
probably be hard
We don't
to
want to
guess.
Pokemon Red.
We got Pokemon.
Pokemon Gold. Pokemon
He
Platinum.
just says Pokemon in general.
Um,
These other ones are gonna be, they're pretty. I mean, they're like, well, one of them is super broad. Like, okay, it's a party game.
Mario Party.
The Nintendo Party game. One of the probably the most popular multiplayer. Well, second
Smash
most popular.
Brothers.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that do you think it's the most? It's probably Mario Kart and then Smash Bros.
Alright.
And then the other one, I don't think.
Fusion Frenzy.
No.
Fusion Fall.
It's an online RPG that was popular on the Dreamcast, and I went over to
Fantasy
GameCube.
Star.
Yep.
Online.
Fantasy Star Online.
Shenmue's not online. What am I
Love you,
thinking?
Cal. So we're going over, if what y'all are wondering, y'all are welcome to participate. The staff members' favorite games. So we got Chase, which was good. We already remember that. Deli Flow. That would probably be hard.
Yeah, because I don't
I'm
think...
guessing Parappa the Rapper. I'm guessing. Hold on, I'm not done. Star Wars: Shadows of the Empire.
No.
I'm guessing Klonoa.
Klonoa just on every list.
Everyone's got it. And then I'm gonna guess the Evil Dead game on the Xbox 360.
Congratulations, you got all of them
I
wrong.
nailed it. I'm so good. Okay, no, what are they?
He's got the Super Smash series, Mario Kart series,
Okay.
Hyrule Warriors, Custom Robo. I've heard good things about it. I've
Oh, yeah.
never played Custom
Yeah.
Robo. Pokemon and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Probably because
Probably because
John's on it.
I know Metal Stream, part of Custom Robo. Or no, Chibi Robo. Not Custom Robo.
Up next is Diana. We all know what Diana's all about.
She's all about
right
that
now.
self-promotion, so keep using the koi koi.
Everybody that was on.
Our units are spread too thin right now.
Diana, you sell out.
Going alone then.
Diana's into some real broad stuff, though.
Well, this game,
Legend of Zelda.
she mentions this in Cacao all the time. So like, it's her favorite new thing.
New species HQ was
Diana's
warning us about.
like-
Bullets don't
It
even
is
phase them. This ain't our normal class
akin-
enemy.
Is that
Well,
Wumbo?
Diana's the kind of person where she could have Manhunt and like Cooking Mama on her list, and it would be, yup, that's Diana. Like,
I could have guessed. Okay, one of them. I'll give a hint here. Is
Stardew Valley.
no. This is too easy. But it's Studio Ghibli collab.
Oh, that game I can't remember.
Ni no Kuni.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of it either.
And the other two are gonna be hard unless you know this. This one I would have guessed because she talks about it all the time. She loves it. Yokai Watch,
Okay.
and then Fantasy Life.
Oh, Fantasy Life. That actually is a really good game. I forgot about
You
that.
know
One.
they came back to
They're supposed to make a
How many
sequel.
new
Hey,
species?
oh, Wumbo's here. Run!
Cow, we got Wumbo. We're going over. I have Ni no Kuni over there, and I've been telling people forever I'm gonna play Ni no Kuni because I've got every Miyazaki directed movie. I don't have every Studio Ghibli movie yet,
Shoot that backstab.
but I love the Studio Ghibli stuff.
I don't think I can actually hurt him because
I know
he has
Slice
to
does
knock
too.
this off the
I
bridge.
got like a Totoro throw somewhere. I think
The Totoro throw is my favorite wrestling.
All right, guess who's next? Gendarme.
I don't know if I know any of these. I don't think I like video games.
Guessing Resident Evil 6.
It just says
Each
Resident
campaign
Evil.
has a separate one.
So Resident Evil is one of your favorite franchises on your list, top 5. So Resident Evil. Oh, his is all just
General series, yeah, because I thought
general
that's...
series.
Yeah, I thought that was more what you were looking for.
Pokemon,
That works.
Zelda, Mario.
You got Pokemon, Zelda, Resident Evil, and then
I think the last one should be like an indie title that I really like.
Feels, I like it.
he's got Ace Attorney and Kirby. They got a new Kirby game coming out in the new Yoshi.
Yeah, it has the combining.
Yeah.
That's the best Kirby game.
Yeah.
And those just.
I thought I had Resident Evil on that list though. I thought at least I had that one.
Oh,
Huh, juice. Must have been very close.
1, 2.
NCAA football.
No, it's 5 games.
Yeah, it's NCAA.
I've never heard of a.
27.
I've heard of Studio Ghibli. Philip. I just couldn't think of Nino Kuni.
He's got Tekken 4. He's got that DS game where the cartridge was light sensitive, and so you had to go outside to charge your weapons to kill vampires.
What game was that?
I know Blau was streaming it at some point because that was early on when I was.
I don't remember what it's called. I don't know why I just thought of it, and Jason probably doesn't know what it is.
I thought
Yeah.
it was a Game Boy Color game.
Maybe it was. I know
It might
the
have been.
cartridge had something.
Yeah, the cartridge had something special about it.
Botkai says Artie. Is it a DS game or is it a Game Boy game? Game Boy
Was
game?
it? I thought it used the GBA slot in the DS.
It might have been for like a sequel or something.
Was it very good? Like, it sounds cool.
What was it?
I think it was. Well, it was popular enough to get a sequel. I know that.
Oh, there was a sequel for the DS.
Yeah.
Lunar Nights. I feel like I've heard of that, but maybe that's just because like Lunar Nights. But Jason, can y'all get a guess what this is? I think y'all know this.
Resident Evil, I would guess.
Resident Evil 4.
I've never seen him play a video game in my life.
Something on Super Nintendo. I'm gonna guess.
No Super Nintendo games. What is games I've not even heard of?
Whoa.
Is this 5 games?
Pokemon?
Yeah, she's got Pokemon.
He's never heard of Pokemon. Whoa, jeez, I almost got myself ran over.
It looked like he bounced that truck off.
Maybe we all have heard this game, or it sounds like a subtitle.
What is it?
Quest for Glory?
King's Quest?
I've heard of that.
Yeah, I think Squint String. I think I heard of that like from the Squint String back when TSG Presents was a thing. Like, I think Quest for Glory is a King's Quest game. That's the only one I would know about.
He's got Majora's Mask
Finn,
Okay.
get over here.
right there.
I need you to
He's
blow the
got
Spence.
Breath of the Wild
I'm on it, sir.
and
Setting
Star
charges
Wars Knights of the Old Republic.
Whoa. Joseph's list could almost be my list.
That's a good list.
Yeah.
All right, let's do Jazzboo, aka
Quest for Glory is a different
Anna.
thing. No.
Left
Sweet
4 Dead
Home.
2.
I'm surprised it's not on there.
Whoa, it's not?
Wait, which
Huh.
one's not on there?
Left 4 Dead 2.
But it's the other game that she played a lot, which is also a Valve
Train car blocking
game.
the way. This route's a no-go.
No, but it is another 2. No.
She has
Blow the
it.
car and clear a
Get
path.
her. What else is now good?
It's the other big one.
Counter Strike.
It's another big
She's
one.
been a low key Counter Strike pro this whole time.
It's another number 2. Oh yeah, this is probably an old list because Undertale would have definitely been on there for. Yeah, this has got to be an old list.
Is that a Metal Gear? Oh, TF2.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
She plays that?
This is,
I
like
would-
I said,
I
this could be an
actually-
old list.
It makes sense that she would play it because it is a very cartoony style.
She liked. I know she liked it a lot.
Yeah. Was Sweet Home on there? 'Cause I know that.
No, it's surprising. See, I'm surprised Sweet Home's on here, not Undertale. That's why I think she probably
Yeah, this
would
might
have
be a
it.
list we just had from
Yeah.
a long time ago.
Yeah, but she's got Yoshi's Island, which I still think she probably
Yeah.
likes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful Joe, which I know she still
Yeah.
plays a lot. DDR, which I know she really likes. And then I never heard of this game. Dynamite Heady.
Oh yeah,
That
she
sounds
streamed that
familiar.
once.
Yeah, she did, okay. But I know she also really likes Parasite Eve.
Yeah.
Undertale, I think is like her favorite game now. Or, I don't know if it's her favorite, but it's one of her. She really liked it, so it's up there. All right, JD.
I don't know. Does he play video games? Does he even like
Shadows
that?
of Mordor.
No, I'm surprised it's not on here.
Is there a Lord of the Rings one?
No, it's a very
It's like the
surprised.
Shadows of like the only good. I had a game. Somebody has a Lego Harry Potter game on their list. Is it John?
No, but he streamed it, so I thought, yeah, that would have been a good guess.
How much
Stardew
longer,
Valley?
Apple says
Ben?
Stardew Valley. No. But
Do any of us know John at all?
I would have guessed.
JD.
I would
Who?
have guessed.
Who?
I'd have guessed 3 of these. I think.
Dota 2.
Yes.
Dota 3.
Yeah, Battledeck, you're correct. Yeah.
PUBG?
No, but I wonder if but it's enough there.
Okay, you know.
This is it's an RPG.
Sorry.
No, it was on the Game Boy Advance. To me, it's
Golden Sun?
Golden Sun?
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I need to play through the sequel.
This is, I'd say, the kind of like in Mario game to like nowadays. It seems like.
Sunshine?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought everyone hated it.
I did too.
And now everyone loves
It's-
it.
It was kind of like the Wind Waker of Martin, because well, not that people hated it, but you remember when it came out, people were like,
City Hall on the other side of the bridge.
Yeah, it's basically Zelda syndrome with Mario.
yeah. Now people love some sunshine.
It's a kid baby game for children.
And then he's got 2 Zelda games.
Form on my mark.
Breath of the Wild,
Yes.
And Skyward Sword.
No.
Ocarina of Time,
Twilight Princess.
No. It's a handheld.
Minish Cap,
Story of
No.
Oracle of Ages.
No.
Link's Awakening.
Yes.
I can't believe I went to Minish Cap before Link's Awakening. That's the one everyone likes when it comes to the handheld title.
Battledeck says Super Mario
Minish
Sunshine
Cap
is
is a
totally
really good
Wind
game
Waker.
until you get to the last boss, and then it's the worst Zelda game ever. That last boss sucks so bad.
I can't say I disagree with you.
I wonder how it feels like to be a dev where so you have a game come out like Sunshine or Wind Waker. Obviously they sell a lot for Nintendo, but some of them get like generally well they were received well too by their fans. Yeah, but then you'll see like like a decade later and it just they kind of like that's like
They're like, I knew it. I was ahead of my time. I'm a
Yeah.
prodigy.
Because Sunshine and people there's a big push for Sunshine now. People really love it.
It's really good. I like
Yeah.
And they have the floodless levels for people that wanted that. It's fine.
Baltus, did you hear? We went over your list. We did
Oh
our
my
guesses.
goodness, Baltus is
We've determined that you have terrible taste in video games, Baltez.
Mini Kitty. This is going to be
Lego Harry Potter. You keep
difficult.
saying it.
Outlast, Amnesia,
No.
Resident Evil 7.
No, I don't even know if she's actually streamed any
I
of
don't think
these
she
games.
streams games that she likes.
I know she did 7 in
Conflict of
Outlast.
interest.
One of these games was on the list we just read. Was on Danny's list, and we just had a discussion about.
Captain, we've got no way to reach you.
Oh,
I
Sunshine?
need you to
Yeah,
lower the ladder.
Sunshine's on the list.
Stardew Valley, I would guess.
No, but I bet.
Persona
it's
5?
close. No. I'm surprised about that too. These are always gonna be really hard. This is really hard. So popular. Well, I know what answer y'all will give me first, but you'll probably want to think to a second answer. Let's see if you can, if that helps y'all out. It's a popular platforming PlayStation 1 game. Not the most
Not
popular,
that one.
but the second one.
Was there another one?
What's the first one you're thinking of?
Banjo. Or not Banjo.
That's good.
Yeah. Yep.
Crash Bandicoot. I mean,
Alright.
yeah, it's not that.
Spyro.
Crash Bandicoot sucks.
Yes.
Oh, Spyro. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was PlayStation exclusive because it's just a toy game now.
Yeah. There you go. See, yeah, great DDS and Crash. I know she got the Crash new one that came out. Apparently that was really good. All right, so Spyro. Okay, the other one, there's no way you'll guess this one. It's a well, these games. Okay, so Disney made a lot of good platform
Kingdom Hearts.
games.
I don't care if you
What?
have a dragon.
No,
Escape,
platform.
what's up here?
Epic Mickey.
No, it's this SNES era.
Donald Duck.
Sega Genesis
Oh,
era.
Now
I
I'm
was
out
gonna
looking
say the
for
Lion
Chuck.
King one.
Yes.
I was thinking it might have been Aladdin. But no, Genesis had the good Aladdin game.
Yeah, and Lion King was also different on both. Were they always different on both?
I think so.
Okay, and then she has, okay, it's a Capcom-owned game that is compared to Zelda. Probably too easy.
Didn't Capcom make the handful Zelda games?
Yes. Yeah, they helped the Minish Cap.
So
And,
yeah, Minish Cap.
It's a franchise that they've only made 2 games of, and compared to Zelda.
Okami?
Yes.
Oh.
And then Mario Paint.
Mario Paint. That's a good game.
I'm surprised that's not on Anna's list, actually.
She uses real big.
Okay, y'all will probably be able to get all of Kevy's.
Dota. Garbage,
Yes.
garbage, garbage.
Is it
There you
Dota?
go.
It's Dota.
So I got one right.
Probably Rocket League.
No. He's got 4 games.
Dota.
Heroes of the Storm?
No.
Hey, report your current location. I'm at the bottom of the ladder, sir.
They're, well, he's a big fighter fan.
Street Fighter.
Where's Marvel?
Street Fighter, yeah.
Where's Marvel?
What's another popular fighting game?
Where's Capcom?
Smash Bros.
No.
Tekken?
Yep, Tekken. And then the last one. This is a single player franchise.
The Last of Us. Assassin's Creed.
No. And
Uncharted.
it's Resident Evil.
Here, sir.
Resident Evil.
Alright.
That sounds like a really stupid series.
Next, we got Came In.
I want you to blow the
Oh,
bridge.
that's Mario. Bowser's
No.
Inside Story. No, it's on. Leave it again. Jurassic Park.
Maybe. What is SMT?
Shin Megami Tensei.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought.
What would it
I-
even
I
be
thought-
for Jurassic Park?
I thought it might have been the Jurassic Park sim game that I see him stream sometime.
Super Mutant T.
That's
Yeah.
Operation Genesis.
Okay. The others will.
Persona, I would
No.
guess. Unless that counts under Shin Megami Tensei for him.
Okay, so he has a. I know one of his favorite franchises is Metroid, and he listed a Metroid game. So I'll just. It's Metroid Fusion. Twilight Princess, Splatoon. I know he loves them.
Oh, wow.
Splatoon.
That's a game. I know it's good. I know people like it. I would just never think it would be on somebody's best games ever list.
I really like it. It's like
We've got a
a.
railway gun in play.
I really like it, especially if you got a group to play with and stuff. I could definitely see it. Like I've played a lot of Splatoon.
What are our guesses for balls? I can't even remember.
Our guesses, we got Baltus. We all got Baltus. I mean, I could see the list, so I didn't get to guess. But y'all got them pretty
I think we did all right on Baltus.
good.
Go back and watch the VOD Baltus. It's fine.
Yeah.
Y'all got Elite Dangerous for Baltus. Y'all got. You guessed Final Fantasy 8, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. I called the shot, Baltus. Final Fantasy 8, nailed it.
Are holding us at bay.
Damn.
Roger that, Echo.
You,
Take care
yeah,
of it.
y'all, that one I think was one of the ones the best. Okay, we got local. He listed 3 games.
Ni no Kuni.
No, but
What?
actually, yeah, I
He's
don't.
obsessed with that
Yeah, I
game.
don't know. Did we update local?
He was probably
list?
too busy thinking about Ni no Kuni to think to put it on his list.
I think one of these are easy. The other 2 are hard. I would have never guessed. I would have guessed one of them really easily.
He's not a big Pokemon guy, right?
Well, I think he liked it, but yeah.
Zelda?
No, I'm surprised. See, I would never guess 2. One of these, though, definitely would guess because we talked about it all the time. Both the music and the game. Yeah.
Chris, we'll take care of one of those big ones.
The game wasn't necessarily known for music. Actually, I think it did win a. It did. No, it did, but it did win for like the best song in a game that year.
Destiny.
No, it's
Oh, Red Dead.
yes.
Yeah, duh.
I'm shoot my own squad mate with the grenades.
And then 2 other ones. I don't think we.
I don't care.
Skies of Arcadia and
Oh.
Last of Us.
Okay, Last of Us I wouldn't have guessed. Skies of
Yeah.
Arcadia I should have known. He loves that game.
All right. Also, now our next one, Metal Man. And I think he's got.
Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4.
He has. Which Mega Man would you guess? Is it Mega Man?
6.
Put 3.
That's in Japan it's 6.
It took me a second.
Damn it, Tyler. This is why everyone adores you.
This other game is the most popular game on our list, I guess.
Mario Sunshine?
Yes. That's
Lego Harry Potter.
no. He played. This is the most recent game he played in our that he played for us in the marathon.
No.
Um,
Now I have to try to remember. Man.
Final Fantasy something.
Uh,
I don't remember who played what in
he
there.
played 9.
9. Okay.
All right, this is a collectathon
Just need a
on
little more
this
time.
N64.
Donkey Kong 64.
No.
Matrix.
Yes. And then he just put the Legend of Zelda. And
He
then
means the original.
Metal Gear Solid 2.
Okay. 2? Isn't that
Yes.
the one no one hates?
No, that's like
Bumps on it?
no, that's the one that
Everyone get
I
back.
see. Yeah, for me, it's my least favorite Metal Gear, but like
You play as someone else.
he plays Raiden, yeah.
Yeah.
But actually, this Metal Gear 2 is the Sunshine, the Sunshine and Wind Waker, because it is like probably the most popular of like in Metal Gear forums and wikis and all that. It's like the most. It's up there. People regard it as like the best one. However, not me personally. It's my least favorite, but everybody loves Metal Gear Solid 2. I didn't like it because I felt like that one is when things got really wacky, and but it was like kind of a pillar for the rest of the story with the whole Patriots and all that. But all right, up next is Phil.
Oh no. Mutant Muds.
I'm surprised it's not on here.
Really?
I don't. Maybe this is okay. Yeah, I know. But there's a game from Jules on here.
Xenos. Not Xenosaga.
That's not.
What's that game? Oh, geez, it has an X in it. I think.
Oh, you're thinking of Xeno Drifter?
Yeah, Xeno Drifter.
That game is good. I like Xeno Drifter. It's not on here, but it's another one of his. Back whenever he was making, I can't remember the bigger company they were with. But
Oh, the Moon one.
yes, got Moon on his list.
To the Moon? Oh yeah, that's a really good game.
No, it's not to the Moon. It's
Oh,
the
not
shooter
to-
that was on the
Oh,
DS.
Yeah,
Very hard to control.
yeah.
That game.
Moon, and they made
Moon Chronicles.
Dementium. Alright, and did I just hear something about Xenogears?
I don't know.
No, it was Xeno Drifter.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we got that one. Mario Sunshine.
No.
Uh,
There's a Mario.
Galaxy 2.
There's a Mario. No.
Galaxy 1?
No.
Lost Levels.
No, it's the Mario he's played the most probably for. And Lost Levels go good for
Oh, 64?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the other one two of these he talks about quite a bit.
Resident Evil 3? 2?
No. Me and Philip talked. You know, I'm actually surprised that Elder Scrolls and Doom I've watched him play it.
Oh,
But it's not on.
Yeah.
not Dagger.
Prepare to engage.
No, the Elder Scrolls aren't on.
Oh, okay.
But I'm surprised it's not.
Wait, what? Oh.
Then he has just Fantasy
Only
Star,
one to go.
Oh, okay.
Everyone into that underground passage.
and Secret of Evermore,
Oh, I never would have guessed those.
and then Twilight Princess. All right, Pumpkin. Some of these.
Her game she made up.
One of these is literally okay. So it's not a. It's This has got to be like a nostalgia game for her, I guess. As well as-
You said that's your nice way of saying it sucks.
No.
Listen to Britt, dissing Plumpkin's choice in games.
No, I'm not dissing on it. Like I told her.
This is some rose-colored glasses bullcrap.
No.
No,
It's a-
I think
it's-
Apple got it in one FF6.
No, FF6, I wouldn't blame her at all, but she's got Final Fantasy. FF6, that's probably one of the most popular games, or probably one of the most favorite games.
Okay, so an old game that's not good.
You're never gonna get this game.
An old game that's not good. Battletoads Double Dragon.
No, but you're actually like somewhat close because you could
Streets of Rage.
No,
Banjo-Kazooie.
I think I feel like I'm leading y'all astray with that hint, but yeah, it was on the NES, and they actually put like one on the N64. It was in the arcade.
Killer Instinct.
No,
Mystical Ninja?
I actually played this game at the Arcadia thing we went to. No. It's. You want to keep guessing what it's telling you?
Gauntlet?
No. I played it. It's the first game I actually played at the Arcadia.
Oh man, I'm trying to remember.
was-
We went there twice, so I'm trying to remember who played what. Punch Out?
No, but it was right next to the punch out cabinet. And Dick Tracy, here's some more.
Of course, one of the best games for the NES. Alright, lower the ladder, stupid.
Did we call
Rampage.
Rampage? Rampage is on anyone's? Okay. I get where you were coming from now.
But I bet she played it with like her family or like her
Yeah,
siblings. Because I played this
Yes.
with my, we went to my cousin's house. We played it like all night. And we played a lot with Rob on like N64 and PS1. It's just a fun, cooperative, just beat crap broke.
Yeah.
I'm not crapping on your...
I mean, I can't. Okay. What was that complete and utter Final Fantasy VII ripoff that came out on PlayStation?
Was it
One of the
the...
characters was like a robot scarecrow. It was a really bad
Anybody know? Rampage was fun.
Batman Fantasy
Shadow Madness.
Oh!
I hate turn-based games,
Wait,
but I love Shadow Madness for some reason. It is a garbage game.
is Shadow Madness part of the... Like, is there another Shadow something game?
It's not related to this thing. That team shut their doors when the game released. Like, I got this for $5 at Fry's back in like 1999.
I've heard of Shadow Madness before, though. No, I can't remember like anything about it, but...
There's a Hearthstone about Shadow Madness, so it is impossible to find information on this.
It kind of sounds like me with Battle of Olympus. Most people don't... I don't think they made anything else.
There's the cover art. Look at that relatable character.
I had the game! Me and Rob both had this game.
What?
Because, okay, so Sears went out of business, or like their gaming stuff, they went out of business. At least the gaming section. They had a clearance bin. And our moms went up there and bought like a lot of them so that they could like give it to us like later. Like I'm talking like the game's like 99 cents.
Yeah.
We had like Shadow Madness, like Mike Modano presents NHL hockey. We had like Gex. It was just a ton of like
Just like the stuff they couldn't sell.
yeah. And we both had Shadow Madness.
It got mixed reviews when it came out. It's not good. But I played it when I was a kid. I love that game. So I can't make fun of Pumpkin for like Rampage.
Oh, we also...
I have a Bugs Bunny Lost in Time as my like nostalgia game that I know is no good now, but like I loved it as a kid, and I still, when I streamed it, I kind of enjoyed it.
Art knows the gags. Tiny Toons Adventure Pie. I remember the Minnie Mouse capades are actually really good. Tiny Toons Black. Sure. Oh, we both also got Glover for our birthdays.
Sorry, Nitro, that game is not good.
Fight me IRL, Tyler.
It's not a good game. I'm sorry.
Play me IRL.
It had
Come on,
potential to
nerd.
be good, and they just sorry. A game about a glove should write itself.
Yeah, I mean, I'll admit it has a number of flaws.
It's rough. There is a code that will make you. It will turn the game upside down though. So that's cool.
Yeah.
We need to call up Plumpkin and interview about Rampage.
So Pumpkin, we've noticed that there's. We noticed on your application.
I guarantee it's something like, yeah, my parents, we used to, or maybe in college, we went to this arcade
There's gotta be
and
like,
Rampage.
my first kiss happened when I was playing Rampage.
It's like Rampage isn't. It's not even a bad game. It's just.
It's just so wildly mediocre and old. Anyway.
I'm surprised she has Rampage on there because I know she plays some really good games. This sounds like I'm crapping on it so bad.
Alright, what else is on her list?
She's got Final Fantasy. Obviously, she loves Final Fantasy 6, but she put the general.
Final Fantasy Rampage.
She's got Animal Crossing.
I'm surprised that's the first time that's shown up.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too, actually.
Super Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, and the new popular multiplayer game right now is the game.
PUBG?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. It's
Ah, okay. Go,
Yeah.
go Pumpkin.
all right.
That makes me feel like Pumpkin's got some like latent rage. Like, PUBG and Rampage, but then like Animal Crossing, like yeah, okay.
Haruko, sorry, I'm gonna pronounce your name wrong. Haruha says
Haruko Haruha.
Haruko Battle Duck
Haruha.
mentioned that one of the characters is named Zero Von Moon.
From what? From Shadow
Shadow
Madness? What?
Yeah, dog. I'm gonna look him up. Was that the robot?
So welcome,
scarecrow?
Haruko, to the stream. Okay, Rob, this should be a treat. This is actually, his game list is pretty
Oh no, this
rock
is disembodied head.
Let me see.
Yes. There's
Ah,
That's him. He's just a disembodied head. I think you can give him a body at some point. Anyway.
Show me when I'm not in the middle of dying, please.
Rob's is pretty, like, I think you'd be able to guess. Only one of them I'd say is, like, it would be hard to guess, but it actually appeared on our list once already. No. Like, we hadn't played it, right? He said he hadn't played it, did he?
I can't remember. I don't remember if he said he played it or not. Dragon Age.
No, but there's...
Plus.
yes.
What's your 2?
No.
Wait, what's your 1? That's 1.
No.
Rogue Animations.
Well, whatever.
Ocarina of Time.
You're close. It's the same,
Oh, Mass Effect.
yeah, which Mass Effect? Probably...
Probably 3.
No.
Or 2.
It's
2?
2, yeah. That's probably the most popular one.
I think so too. One's not.
Okay, and you've got this is a really good choice. Probably on a lot of people's top first-person shooter, pretty revolutionary.
Doom?
No, well, it's more modern
Halo?
Halo.
both storytelling and gameplay.
Shooter with good storytelling and gameplay? This game has yet to be released. None of you. It's not Halo, right?
No.
No.
The rest of the place.
Stay
on your
It's
guard.
Killzone.
No, I guess I wouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't say revolutionary because this same company had already had 2 games that were similar, or 2 or 3 games already similar to it. But it was this was the debut on consoles for them, I believe, and it was really popular. Probably one of your favorite games too. And it was exclusive to Xbox for a while.
Shooter.
Xbox 360. Xbox 360. And it was known probably most popular for its story, I'd say. No multiplayer.
Oh, no. Half-Life?
No.
I don't know.
3D
Bioshock.
chess.
Oh, Bioshock. Okay.
'Cause we're
Yeah,
System-
Shock 1
yeah.
and 2, and then Bioshock. Okay.
So I don't know if he's. I don't. Was it Revolution? I guess I went to.
Yeah, well, it's storytelling is for
Yeah.
any game. It's
Yeah.
really good, let alone a shooter.
Speaking of Halo, Tyler, I've been craving some Halo
I've
action.
been wanting to play it too. I still have Master Chief Collection, and there's the free-to-play Halo 5 multiplayer. Yeah, there's 10.
Yeah, I have a Master Chief Collection. I've been wanting to actually like go through the campaigns for all of them.
I think we did custom games one night, not too long after that came out, and had a bunch of people. That was pretty fun.
Yeah. I don't think I had an Expo at the time though, so.
Fun community to try to put together.
Yeah.
It might be tough. I don't think a lot of people have Xboxes. But anyway, okay, so we got Mass Effect, we got Bioshock.
Yep. His favorite Zelda.
Is Twilight Princess.
No, somebody.
Adventure
plays
Link.
Every married.
Oh, OT, okay.
Yeah, OT.
I already said it.
He doesn't treat it like he loves it.
Friends are having a
You
hard
missed the
time.
major skills.
Yeah.
Ma'am, please.
But no, actually, Rob plays. Rob's solo game that he plays is actually coming up probably around 10, 11 tonight, or this morning. So in about 5 or 6 hours from now. So Rob Percent's still coming up. This an RPG that was only listed once else. No.
You know,
No. And they're in a demo pretty good though. It's not doing anything else yet.
Dragon Quest 7.
No. I can't think you're getting all the, like, they're at least games.
Shin
on
Megami
there.
Tensei.
No. It was on JD's list.
Door next to the warehouse next door. You can get outside.
It was an
when you
RPG.
yeah.
Game Boy Advance RPG.
Oh,
Golden Sun. Yeah.
Awesome, yeah. And I didn't know Rob was
Knight's Quest. What was that
Rob-
game called?
Rob will be
Dragon's
playing
Lair.
Revelations 2.
going. And then last is, I think he was just talking about this earlier. That's not a good hint. Probably his top franchise. This franchise is most likely done, or well, the guy that created it is no longer.
Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his favorite just is Metal Gear Solid. I thought
Yes,
Metal Gear
sir.
Solid 2. Okay. Rudy. This,
Whoa.
These are all like general. Actually, one of his favorites just says any RPG. So,
I got some games to recommend for Rudy. Actually, I found a bunch of cool hacking games where like you actually type in code to get through.
That's cool.
On PC, I think Rudy might be into that.
It's just all RPGs that he has on his list.
Dragon's Quest,
No.
Earthbound,
No.
Chrono Cross, Chrono Trigger,
No.
Any
it's-
Shadowrun.
He just has Final Fantasy, Suikoden, and Wild Arms.
Yeah, I never would have got. I would have got Final Fantasy for sure, but the other ones.
Let's see how well you know Megan.
Oh, Metal Gear Solid.
Yes.
Limbo.
Yeah, it has to be on. Yes.
Okay. Shoot. Lion King.
Yes.
Okay.
You're 3 for 3 right
That's
now.
a gimme.
She's got 2. Actually, she's got 3 more. No, she's got 2 more. Yes. Oh, she does have 2 more. There's 2 more left.
2 more after that.
We're engaging a hostile.
All right,
She's
they're
got
like
like
Well,
6
first off,
more
she's a
left.
cheater, so
You heard the man,
disqualified.
people.
Yeah, she's got 6 on her list.
Man, the other two, I'm actually having some trouble. Well, not World of Warcraft. She loves pets, but she hasn't played that in years, so we'll be able to.
Animal Crossing then?
What's up, King Evil? I forgot. I was actually looking up some ASL stuff so I could communicate
Alright.
better today
Oh.
with him. Weenie Monster. What?
That's a good game, actually.
That's a game, Weenie
No,
Monster?
just-
Oh. I was like, how have I not heard of this game?
Oh man, okay.
What's up, King Evil? I know I love you. This, I believe.
Dang, I don't know.
Yeah, you got 2 games left.
They're
So
older.
far,
They're older games, huh? Probably.
let me see.
At least
They,
one of them.
one of them is, and it is appeared on her other friend's list.
Oh,
Close friend.
I forgot what was on Katie's list.
It is on Katie's list.
Shin Megami Tensei?
No.
No.
Apparently that's going to be my default answer
What's
to
on
everything
Katie's
now.
list? It's not Sunshine. She's like
No,
her.
it was another platformer.
Oh, Spyro.
Yes.
Huh.
One game left, and she does like this game a lot. She talked about it quite a bit. It's an indie game.
I mean, she-
Reciteer.
We're at Limbo.
Mm-hmm. She played this quite a bit.
So it's not that one.
No, it came out. We interviewed the creator that yes,
Okay.
yeah. Papers,
I think it's
please.
doing all right. Got
Yeah,
one.
you got the
3 or
first
4 of
3 or
them.
4 right off the bat. All right, Russ.
Yes.
No.
Shares his name. Metal Gear?
No.
Not
I'm
Solid.
surprised
Just Metal Gear. The first one.
that- NES.
I feel if we did it, I don't know. I honestly wouldn't know. Team Fortress 2. Dota.
Team Fortress 2. I think he despises Dota nowadays. But yeah, Team Fortress 2 on this list. Yeah, Tweenie Monster was on the SNES Classic. Is an SNES Classic.
Those upscale graphics really ruined the Wii Monster, though. It just didn't look the same. Yeah, I honestly don't know with Rust.
He just has kind of general stuff. It's Pokemon, Zelda, Halo. This one I would have been able to guess. Jet Set Radio Future.
Oh, yeah, I'm like down style.
Ace Attorney and Street Fighter.
Rules out conventional arms.
Don't Paul.
Rust.
No.
He's lying.
One of these games I would have.
Is there a game that's all about celebrating your
some really
birthday?
violent stuff. Age of Empires.
Yes.
Why is it Rust? I'm gonna tweet him and tell him he's
Stone
lying.
Paul loves Rust.
He loves it. He will like. I think he likes it in a way where it's like a a release because we'll play and he'll see somebody that's not a part of our group. He will follow that person until they are dead or he is dead. That's he has the bloodlust.
Battle Duck. Oh, night Battle Duck.
See you,
Back,
Battle
Battle
Duck. Hey, what's up, K16?
Hey,
How's it
K16.
going?
Hey,
What should we do?
Oh, there we go. There's
one of the,
Fudgy, I like you.
okay, so this game, I don't know if it's on the list, but I'm
No.
I'm surprised if maybe it has been on someone's list here. It's one of the most popular games of our. I'm not,
Yeah, well, where are you, Stuff? I'm chopping up 2 dead people.
Okay. This game was one of the most popular games for the last 5. No, it's been past 5 years now.
Still that one.
Still popular, still releasing and everything.
Skyrim.
Yeah. Okay. The rest is pretty typical. You already got Age of Empires, which
Age Mythology.
yes.
Sarah.
No, he's got Portal 2, Donkey Kong Country 3.
Specifically Donkey Kong.
Yeah, but Donkey Kong Country 3 is really
That
good.
is really, that's what Donkey Kong is.
Yep. Yes. Yeah, Donkey Kong Country 2 seems to be the most popular
I like
one.
3 a lot.
I did too. I thought they're all really good.
She has a boat, right? And 3
Yeah.
and German, yeah.
Got the baby.
Wait, who's driving that boat? I didn't realize they're both children. They're just like driving a speedboat. Anyway.
And Legend of Zelda Minish Cap.
I know my. I actually forgot I had Binding of Isaac on there. I knew the rest of them. That's the one that would probably swap out. Just depending on like. Hey, where'd that person go? Did they jump there, or was that a physics goof?
They jumped.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a mutation that basically gives them super strong legs.
These actually people like that. Okay, so bear. And
The chopper's pulling back.
Bear.
Bioshock.
Knights of the Republic.
Yes.
Dragon's Age.
Captain,
Yes.
we should escort those 2 out of here. They'll never
One of these
survive
is
on
really
their own.
hard. I would remember it now.
Guild Wars sitting out there.
Pretty sure you'll be able to guess that.
Do they really have to shoot them?
Bioshock.
I heard that was already down.
Yeah, she says Bioshock.
Um,
Bioshock 2 is underrated, by the way.
Then there's one game Sam's really into that I never would have expected. We talked about it not long ago.
This might be it. It might be the one I'm thinking of.
Is it Gears of War?
No.
Oh, okay. I think she is really into Gears of War. I think that's the game we were talking about. It's not Halo?
No.
Is it an Xbox exclusive?
I actually don't know. It could be an Xbox game. I think it's originated on PlayStation. I think we actually talked about this game a long time ago. You told me to play it. I think you played it.
What
Maybe
is
not.
it?
I don't know. Soul Blazer?
No, I don't know what that is.
I can't see it.
That's just a real cool jacket.
One of us said Rampage.
Rampage!
Barbie's Horse Adventure.
This does, this game aesthetically looks,
It's pretty shit.
it looks a lot, besides all this crazy combat and stuff going on, it does look very Uncharted inspired. Like, take out all the crazy crap going on. Yeah. Like maybe the color palette, I don't know, I'm colorblind, so I hate it.
Take that son of a bitch right out of the sky.
I'll probably get that wrong most of the time.
Yeah, Yagrum Vagarn. Everybody knows him. He's the last remaining dwarf.
after that BOW.
He lives in the Corpusarium.
Captain,
The
please,
Tower of
you need to
Telfir.
think things through.
Let's see. Yeah, more bear games. The other ones are kind of difficult, actually. She's got Breath of the Wild. Actually, so Breath of the Wild and Sunshine.
And Sunshine? Okay.
No, not Sunshine. I was saying it and Sunshine are probably.
Yeah, sure.
And then this is also it's a Super Nintendo RPG that is on the SNES Classic. And it is
Secret of Mana.
cool. Yes, Secret of
Oh,
Mana.
dang.
Secret
I'm
of Mana.
amazed I actually got that. I figured it was on someone's list.
I think we're almost. Okay.
Oh, I know. It's listed. It's definitely going to be on.
Here we go. Can y'all get Space Coyote?
Oh. Tells Secret of Monkey Island 2?
She put both of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are we supposed
Probably
to
just
drop
all
this
Ron
thing if we
Gilbert
can't even
games,
see
right?
it? Shut up and
Maybe Psychonauts?
No.
Actually, I don't think she's played Psychonauts.
She's never played Psychonauts?
Probably not. Secret of Monkey Island, though.
Well, we already established both of them.
Roger.
Oh yeah, Disney games.
Tailspin.
Like the Disney Saturday
It's hard
Morning
'cause,
Collection.
Like, I know the inclination is going to be to guess games for like shirts she's designed, but she barely plays those.
One of them is a Capcom single-player game, handheld, that was received really well. I don't think it sold that well, but it's got like a... Damn it. I actually want to play it. I haven't. It's kind of a goofy game.
Goofy movie?
No, it's Capcom DS or 3DS? 3DS.
Kingdom Hearts Birth Best League? Drop
Ghost
Distance.
Trick.
Oh, I've played that one. That's a really good game.
Yeah. It's like
Too much trouble in the way. Captain, I need your help.
yeah, there's Ghost Trick. Super Nintendo popular RPG.
Earthbound.
No, but close.
Everyone, report in.
Mother 3.
Piers here.
No.
I'm on the third
I
floor.
always say close because I think in my mind these games two are linked.
Final Fantasy 3?
No.
Or 6?
Get a hold of yourself, Marco.
No,
Where are
close
you?
still, but Chrono Trigger.
Oh.
I always think when I think of Earthbound, because when Fan Gamer did theirs, like the first two merchandise were the Chrono Trigger and Earthbound, so I always think of them really close. She has
Damn thing's toying with us.
one of these, two of these you could probably guess. I think Anna and her both played this like together. This is on Anna's list. It's kind of a communal game. At like a, you just go like putt and stuff. You see people playing this all the time.
DR?
Yeah.
I was going to guess that RPG she's Can't really know anything.
And then she played this last year at the Halloween Marathon.
Shit, we put it down. Fast and hard.
This game is probably also, this is probably the top 3. Red Dead Redemption.
Oh.
It's me, local.
Oh, yeah, because the zombie expansion. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, that's her list. Squint. He has
Elite Dangerous.
1, 2, 3 games, and you probably, 2 of these are probably pretty easy. The other one is probably still,
Killer Instinct.
no. I think it's
King's Quest. Ow.
Squint. I don't
What's
know.
that cop game?
Why are the Souls games not on here?
I think Squid likes it.
He's that's how he LP did first.
It's right there.
Yeah, he was up to one. I'm not sure he's a fan of the rest of the series, but yes. He does voices sometimes with his characters. Yep, Metal Gear Solid. And then he's got Fallout and Doom.
Huh.
There's only one person left. Because we have Tyler, so obviously Tyler knows.
It's gotta be Untuxable.
Untuxable.
Yeah, Secret of Mana.
No. Yeah, it's not on there. He said anything with co-ops, I guess, technically. They're all...
Those here.
I guess that counts. No, he actually did actual art characters of us to play. It's not us. Maybe I guess. He did custom pixel art characters that we played during IndieCon for this game. So he Crypta the Necrodancer.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was thinking.
He has Dust Force, Hyperlight Drifter. It's Dust Force twice. That's how much he loved it. Halo and Overwatch. That's it. So we did all of the staff. Well, all the staff that we have input so far. There's still some people that we got to add. Some stragglers. Gotta get their list updated. We haven't completed the staff list. But that's what we have so far.
I want TSG, the game where you have to run a charity stream while maintaining everyone's well-being. Apparently, see, you really don't know how these marathons work, do you, K16? Where is this? There it is.
We haven't had a donation in a while. We got a boost. Yeah, that would have.
Says, I think they're all matching $1 for the games we guessed.
There's a clip of Rob where his well-being was definitely not guessed. Every time you ignore the chat, every 2 minutes, you lose $1,000. That's a challenging game. Well, I succeeded. I think I got it within this 2 minute span. Don't forget the key point of organizing the game and commentary schedules around everyone too. It's like you got, yeah, that would be kind of like a pay-per-view type thing. You get everybody's like kind of like, maybe like work schedule or sleep schedule or.
Look, it's taking longer with these chapters than I am.
Thanks, Tyler, for staying with
Adios, Tyler.
Tyler said that? Oh yeah, you're commentating with.
I mean,
Yasis. Come and knock on my door. Alright, chat, now it's your turn. What's y'all some of your favorite games?
here's a hint. Your favorite game is now everything that I said was my favorite game.
You got any rampages?
Okay, Rampage I will make an exception for. Mr. Wumbo says Rampage.
I feel bad for like ripping on that game. It's a good game. It's a fun game.
I actually remember like renting it, like a GameCube port of it once with my brother, and we had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, it's okay.
And by fun, I mean we hated each other for even more than usual. Snake? Alright,
I'd say guess my favorite game, but I don't think either of you know me well enough. I think I could have a good run of it, Arden. I don't know if I could get your top 5 games. Like, okay, I can at least there's a few things I can get. So let's see. Like, let me guess. Oh, there's a Symphony of the Night. Very well. I actually I'd never played Symphony of the Night until earlier this year, and oh my god, I loved it. I was a big Castlevania fan, but I just never played. The first Castlevania game I ever played through was Circle of the Moon. So I played all the GBA games, the DS, but I never played Symphony of the Night. I did this year, and it was fantastic. My favorite Castlevania game now. Anyways, okay, back to Arden. Peace Walker. No, I love Peace Walker. It's one of my favorite games. Must not finish the campaign because I remember trying to Resident Snake. Arden. Final Fantasy. I don't think 8's one of your favorites. You know you played it. I think you liked 9 more than you liked 8. If I remember right, I know that you know like kind of like the in terms of like speedrunning the games. You watch a lot of speedruns, so you know. But I remember you talking about while watching the marathon. There was one of the Final Fantasies that you liked. I think even more than 8. Did I get it correct? Is 9? Let's see. Let me think what else. Well, I know you like, obviously you like, I don't know if you like it enough to put on your list, but I know you're a fan of like HOTS. And what's the game? I don't know if this counts. It's because it's almost like cheating. But the game on Steam where you can like import other tabletop sim. I don't know if you put that on your list though.
Marco!
I think you were a Phantasy Star person. I don't know if you put that on your list either though. Persona maybe? There was something that came out recently, an RPG that I remember you said that you and your sister were playing through. I can't remember. There's another RPG, an indie game, and a Game Boy game left in my top 5. Game Boy game.
Link's Awakening?
Is it a
Pokemon?
What genre is the Game Boy game in? Yeah, Link's Awakening maybe? What's another?
Hamtaro?
Roger.
I really don't know the Game Boy library all that well.
Persona 4 is a runner-up. I was close! Yes! Link's Awakening is so good. Yes!
Samus, Metroid 2.
I don't think Metroid 2 would be on. I could be wrong. Could be way wrong.
Well, that's pretty much the only other Game Boy game I really know.
I know tons of Game Boy games. Because Game Boy, I mean, maybe Kirby's Adventure or Mario and the 7 stars. How many stars is that? 7 coins.
I don't think 7 stars was on Game Boy.
I like the Wario game on Game Boy. I need to get into the Persona series. Everybody
When are you gonna realize that?
really likes those games, so it's a
Yeah.
good sign.
I suggest Persona 5.
You should have a little more faith in your captain.
The RPG is a Super Nintendo game. Oh, that's one that we're missing.
Chrono Trigger?
Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana, Earthbound. Let's start with 5. Oh, Persona 5. Okay, I think that's actually. I like it whenever it's a Chrono Trigger. Sweet. So how many games we got left, Arden? I think he said there's another Game Boy or an indie game. I know we're missing an indie game. For some reason, I want to say, what's that game that's made by the people that also made Bastion? That came out after Bastion with the female lead, Transistor.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I don't know why I'm thinking of Transistor. Aren't you like is Transistor in it? Maybe Transistor or Bastion.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. Oh, sorry.
It was Bastion. Oh, I knew. I remember you talking about Bastion. I can't remember. Maybe it's. Did you like Transistor, Arden? Yeah, we did it. We did it. All right.
I was just getting really cold.
That is getting a little bit chilly.
Yeah. I know it got really cold last night.
Transistor.
Like I think I was watching the weather yesterday and it said that it was expected cold nights this weekend, so
Yeah, they finally had a front come
The helo's about to open up on us. We're sitting ducks out here. We need to find cover.
in. I want to play both of those games, and I was actually going through. So there's all those games, those like really big titles that you hear, like Chrono Trigger, Super Mario RPG, Final Fantasy VI. When I was doing TSG 24/7, I was trying to knock out like a lot of those games that I hadn't played. And I got through some of them. Chrono Trigger, I loved Chrono Trigger. I was so glad I did that. Super Mario RPG, I really liked it. And I'm surprised I'd never played that before. And I played through that, and I loved Super Mario RPG. Hiroku says, I thought Transistor was cool. The combat didn't mesh with me. I couldn't work out any consistent winning strategy, so I got shit on constantly. You know, a game that Baltus has really talked up to me and I really want to play is, it looks really cool. Kind of waiting for it to come out on the Switch is Hyper Light Drifter. Oh, there's Baltus.
yeah, Baltus has been in the chat for a while.
And Chrono Cross, which I know Wizuki really likes, and obviously Baltus really likes, so I want to try out Chrono Cross.
I need to replay Chrono Trigger again because I played that once like when I was a bit younger. And I remember I didn't like it back then. I might like it now.
All right, we can drop that chopper from here.
I've never played through Bastion. I really do want to play through Bastion. I've heard so many good things about that. Yeah, I bet it does come to the Switch just from, because I always check out the Nintendo subreddit, and people bring up Hyper Light Drifter 2, like they'll go talk about the things that the developers tweeted, and it sounds like it's got a good shot. 2017 is such a sick year for gaming. Already got RE7, Persona 5, Zelda Breath of the Wild, Game of Robot Dinos, and we're expecting Xenoblade, Mario, South Park, more. Yeah, and that's, you've got Nier, you have Neo, the Robot Dinosaurs you're probably talking about is the PS4 exclusive.
She's here.
Why can't I think of it?
Dino Crisis?
No, the PS4 exclusive that came out this year. About Civilization. It's got like the robot. Dang it, why can't I think of it? Horizon. Oh, there we go. Arden said it too.
Yeah. Okay.
Horizon. That there's more games I feel like we're forgetting about right now. What's up, Final Fantasy sucks?
Good thing we're not doing Final Fantasy Marathon, huh?
They probably skipped out on our Final Fantasy Marathon. There's some other big games in 2017 that I'm not thinking of. I mean, obviously there's games that are really good games that probably aren't like top tier competitors for like Game of the Year type stuff, but we still have, you know, like Mario and Luigi, Mario Kingdom Rabbids. I can't talk. Mario Rabbids. Also says Elite Dangerous got a PS4 release. Evil Within. Mario Odyssey. Like, you know, obviously we haven't played yet, but you know, I expect that's going to be very good.
Laugh while you can.
Expectations for that. Yeah, it's a great year for gaming. Metroid, Samus Returns, Middle Earth, Shadow of War. Yeah, that's. I know a lot of people are really digging that. My friend who came up, one of my coworkers' friend came over last night, and he was been playing through that, really loving it.
What the hell is all this?
Well, in fairness, Final Fantasy does, in fact. So.
Knows what this bitch has in store.
What other? There's been so. I know there's even more games. Because I remember going through a list. We talked about this recently. Final Fantasy 17 is going to go down as one of those years. I feel like in general, the last like 10 years, there's been. I mean, there's so many video games coming out now because there's so many more developers and stuff like this. There was a year though. I think it was 20. One of these years in the last 3 years was kind of I was looking back at Game of the Years like nominees from the last like 10 years, and one of the years was kind of weak-ish. It was the year. Now this was me say so. Bayonetta 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. However, the year that it was nominated for Game of the Year, which I know Game of the Year awards, you know, they don't matter. But anyways, I have the general Game of the Year award show here in the U.S. that's really popular. And it didn't win, and I thought we should have won. But anyways, Dragon Age Inquisition won. And that just shows you what kind of year it kind of was for games that year. The nominees were.
Is Dragon Age Inquisition not that good?
It's okay. I didn't like it. And I'm not like I'm sure someone in the chat loves Dragon Age Inquisition. In your opinion, it's not wrong at all, but it just wasn't for me. But I felt like that year in general did not have, it wasn't like the biggest year. It was Dragon Age, Bayonetta, 2, which Bayonetta 2 to me is the best spectacle fighter. See, Arden loves Dragon Age Inquisition, and it's just something with it, something about the game just didn't click for me. But
yeah, Kristen Piers Morgan's Akram.
what else?
Piers Morgan's.
What else came out?
Piers Nivens.
Security breach detected in room.
But 2014, I felt like.
Security breach detected in room 1.
2014
Security breach detected.
didn't feel like it had a lot of really big games.
Security breach detected in room 1. Disengaging lock.
One of my favorites, earlier Arden was talking about Bastion and the music and stuff like that, and the first game that I can think of, well, there's actually a couple games I can think of playing through it, and just like the music was just so awesome, and I can remember the music even right now. Like the music was like one of the big things that like pushed the game for me was Jet Set or Jet Grind Radio. Jet Set, yeah, either one doesn't matter. The soundtrack was awesome. It was a big carry for a portion of the game. I loved Tony Hawk, and it had an amazing soundtrack too. I was like in 7th grade at the time, and I just sometimes I would whenever at night when I was like studying or something, I would turn on Tony Hawk and just have the music soundtrack playing in the background while I did my homework and stuff. I really enjoyed the music of that game.
Friend likes to play hard to get. She always been like
I haven't played, so Rinslet gifted me Final Fantasy, Lord of the Rings, Shadow of Mordor. I really want to play it, but I haven't yet. One of my favorite soundtracks is the Prime soundtrack. Man, that was such good music. I love just the Zelda franchise in general has great music. And I don't know if I can't think of what would be my favorite.
I've had enough of
You know what?
these stupid games.
It's so weird. So Breath of the Wild, I see a lot of hate on the music. I think that's just more of a taste type thing. But I love the Breath of the Wild music. More because I think it's because it's more kind of environmental, like atmospheric. It's not, like the catchy like Hyrule theme stuff like that. So I can get why people probably wanted that type of stuff, but it's such chill, relaxing music, and depending on where you are, it changes and stuff. I really love Breath of the Wild. Yeah, Arden says the music is perfect for Breath of the Wild. I agree. Yeah, it suits the game perfectly. It just wouldn't work. They do bring in like some of the catchier themes, like Epona's song and stuff. Like it's built into the songs, but it's just in a different way. Well, I love, and it gave me like chills when I was going climbing Death Mountain. They actually tie in the original Zelda final dungeon music, which is in Death Mountain. They tie the dun 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 dun. It's tied into the Death Mountain music, slowed way down. You can just hear it like in the background. It's awesome. Oh my god, the Hyrule Castle music.
Now we've got you.
Lightning classes. Breath of the Wild has no music. Alright, I really love talking games. It's a lot of fun. I love just video games.
Video games. Psh, you got nerds like video games.
That a lot of people wanted to see. I read random forums and stuff. A lot of people really like how they did Hyrule Castle in Breath of the Wild, and they wish that that's how they did Dungeons in general. I liked it. I kind of liked it as it's just how they did it, like as the final dungeon of that game. But it was kind of a cool take on it, where it's not really. It's like an open dungeon where you can leave. Obviously, you can leave at any time, but it's like a seamless dungeon in a way, and it's different from the Guardians. By the way, anyone into ARMS, while we talk about music, it is an insane soundtrack. When I think of ARMS, and I think of its style, and I think of its sound, I always think of Jet Set Radio, or Jet Grind Radio, just like the aesthetic, but kind of like the futuristic look. Haruka, if you want a chance to win a Switch, you don't have to donate, you don't have to do anything. There's actually a legit awesome way. If you go to tsg.tv/share, you can enter. It's got like thousands of entry ways, and you can still do it for. I think today's actually the last day that you can do it, so you might as well do it. If you have a chance to win, it's totally free. Of course, we appreciate any donation for raising money for direct relief, but seriously, promotion help is just as important to any donations. You guys just chatting with us at night is super important. Super helpful, super awesome. But Britt, check out the ARMS soundtrack. I might post some stuff in Discord over the next few weeks. Good stuff. Thank you. I'd appreciate that, Okram. So we're raising money for direct relief. I'm just going to read straight from the MooBot right here. I'll go over a little bit more. Direct Relief is a humanitarian aid organization active in all 50 states and more than 80 countries with a mission to improve the health and lives of people affected by poverty for emergencies. And I don't want this to sound bad, but I think you'll understand what I'm saying. So recently, it's never a good time, but right now, with the timing of this marathon, it couldn't have come at a better time, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not a right way to say it, but there's been, the hurricane that happened in Puerto Rico with Maria, Harvey, which, flooded Houston and the surrounding areas, with the wildfires that are going on right now in California, and the earthquake that happened in Mexico. Those are all examples of which direct relief helps in those situations. And so that's what we're raising money for right now, is direct relief. It's a great charity. We've done roughly, we've done in the high 30 amounts of different charities. We picked, I feel like, a great variety of different causes to game for, and direct release is one of my favorite ones that we do. And yeah, so that's who we're gaming for right now. Is direct release. Oh, you own their headphones? That's really cool.
How could we? How can the viewers get a set of those headphones?
Actually, right now, Sades is doing a sale on Amazon. If you use the coupon code TSGaming, it's 20% off of, I think it's 4 different pairs of their headphones. These right here, so we've got, they sent us 16 headphones, 17 in total, if you count this, counting this demo one that they gave us. So with the demo one, I've actually got to wear it and check it out. It's actually really cool. It's 7.1 sound, and what I like about these, they're called shakers, and I was wondering why they were called shakers originally, but now I know why, because they have some bass and they've got some kick to them. So when I play Dota and stuff, I listen to music and you get to really feel the bass. But no, I love these. These are actually really nice, and they have the headphone that pops right off. The adjustable one, got the volume on the side. And anyways, so if you donate $5 at any point during a marathon, we're always having a raffle for not only these headsets, Capcom and Sage sent us, as well as a lot of like Etsy users and stuff, which you'll see on our stream, their accounts and their Etsy shops for this other stuff from. They've hooked us up with some sweet prizes, so we really appreciate it. So thank you, Sage, Capcom, and all the sponsors that have sent us prizes, and all the users from whether it's Etsy that donated, like the Crafted, like Ada Wong and Jill.
That's where it is headed. Can't let her reach.
Stuffed animals. Not stuffed animals, but you know what I'm saying, like plushes. Hey, what's up, Indiku?
Welcome to the stream, and how are you doing today?
The marathon, I think it's going really well.
It might be a little bit of overtime. But, oh well. It's like I'm consistently getting about 5 minutes over the 30-minute mark.
That's fine. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure JD will appreciate being able to sleep in.
Well, I mean, the sooner I finish, the sooner I can go to sleep. So.
True.
Piers.
Yeah, I think Lauren's taking Silverman commentates at from 6 to 9. I think then she's gonna take you to the hotel at 9. So.
All right.
You know, nap on the couch. He goes, well, you probably won't finish till around 7. So.
Well, I was only going to be like I've got chapter 4 and chapter 5 left, so that's another hour.
Yeah, it's like 6 right now. So yeah, you'll probably be done about 7.
Alpha to HQ. We're closing in on 801.
First time you played 6, you tried to do nothing but use melee. Yeah, that's melee is that's probably not the wisest idea. Perhaps you should reconsider your name there, Mr. Indiku the Wise. And Gendarme must donate 500 for each minute I go overtime. I mean, I don't even have 500 to start with, so...
Yeah, I actually still want to play.
I mean, they are good in this game, but it's also like... that. It's still not the best idea to try to go pure melee.
Well, that's just great.
It's an over-the-top game, but it does look fun. Like, I actually really enjoy some of the over-the-top games. Like I said earlier, one of my favorite games is Bayonetta 2, and that whole game is tongue-in-cheek and just crazy combat, action-packed the entire time. So I can appreciate a good, highly
just the thing to blast that bulkhead open.
action-packed game, I guess I should say. Yeah, I hear RE6 multiplayer is actually really fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a try.
If there's any extra time, and we decide we want to do Mercenaries, probably do Resident Evil 6 Mercenaries.
Dick says I've been playing the first Bayonetta, and my god, that game is beautiful. Yeah, it's just, that game is so fluid, so fast, and you feel so powerful just playing it. Like, it's such a good game. if you like the God of Wars, or if you like Devil May Cry, or that just action games, it's to me it's like the definitive one. Oh, I guess I shouldn't say definitive, but for me it's like really awesome. And it came to PC recently. The issue with RE5 and 6 isn't that they aren't fun, it's that they are a huge departure from what RE used to be, and what the super fans want the series to continue to be. It's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we were discussing this earlier. We were actually going through the top sales of Resident Evil games, and it must be confusing for Capcom's like higher ups and stuff like that, because so they released the highest selling Resident Evil game is actually Resident Evil 5. The second most highest selling game is Resident Evil 6. So I know that they obviously, if you read the internet, you read the forums, you read message boards and stuff like that. That is like the general what you were saying. People wanted them to get back to their core roots, and look at 7. 7 has been received really well, and the fans seem to really like it. I mean, their sales are doing good. I think they're in the upper 3 millions now. But you know, Capcom's got it. They look at the sales and they see that people hated 5, but they're like, "This is our highest selling Resident Evil."
I'm guessing
game.
it's because more hardcore fans of the series might have not liked it as much because it wasn't as true. It probably attracted a bunch of other people who probably weren't into the other games anyways.
Yeah. I personally, I'm with y'all. I'm with the super fans, and I like
also what Arkham said.
I like what 7. Like, I prefer the 7 song and stuff like that. But it does. It must be hard for Capcom to try to balance the want to try to do 6 and 5, which sold like hotcakes, but wasn't received well by critics, and it was not received as well by the super fans.
HQ, come in. We're continuing our mission to apprehend Wong. Now let's get those stairs back.
That's a good point, Arton. It's gotta be tough. The only thing I want is whoever is making the games just to make the games that they want to make.
And then if they don't make the games,
That was too close.
Oh, we got a donation.
You were almost a Jill sandwich.
If they make games I don't want to play, then apparently that was too close, and they'll have almost become Jill sandwiches.
We got $5 donation from Lightning Clouds, longtime viewer. Can we get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Had to. A peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I should have emphasized.
Oh,
that.
jelly.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, oh, do I need to, does Britt need to get up and make me a sandwich?
Okay.
We played. I hope you got to maybe watch us play the old school Resident Evil games earlier. We have a run of Resident Evil 1. If you want to check out our schedule, I think exclamation point schedule will pull it up. Also, the schedule is right below the feed. Check out that schedule, and we do have Resident Evil 1, the Jill's campaign still coming up later today, but you got some of the newer school ones that are happening right now. Yeah, what Okerman says, yeah, but they should be able to make the game and envision the game. Yeah, that's all I want.
Roger that.
I hate the thought, which I know why it happens because it's money, but I like just the thought that hey, the devs are making the game that they envision it. If I don't like it, then it just wasn't for me. That's completely fine. But I hate the idea of thinking the devs are sitting there making a game that they're like, well, I want to make this, but they're just kind of making it because they're kind of being either not forced to, but they have a lot of outside influence. I think you guys know what I'm saying, but
I get what you said.
Manhunt, that was an interesting game, a controversial one, but it was fun. I don't know if Rockstar will ever bring that back, but I'd like to see it. It was brutal.
HQ to Alpha, fighting in the city is
Very
spread.
controversial.
Facts
You
about
need
this.
to apprehend
Yeah, right on
Wong
up
now.
and still chips everywhere.
Copy that.
Just like Rob. Yeah. Here, you hold on to them for now.
Russ, you're here, but my shift just ended. We should have been here earlier. We're talking about games. We actually went through your favorite list of games. We went through all the staff list and the favorites. We're kind of talking about it and stuff. Yeah, Manhunt was a. I mean, obviously all their games are controversial. Manhunt though was especially controversial, like
I think we've overstayed
the
our
most
welcome.
controversial out of all the games. It was brutal. I think the Wii one was for some reason really controversial. Do y'all remember?
Probably because like we've seen this the family console, so it's like they're poisoning our kids.
Yeah, I feel like there was something about it with the motion controls that. A game that I really liked that. Well, there's a couple like these that are on the Wii that just didn't end up selling that great, but I thought were really cool. Was a game made by Platinum, Mad World. I thought it was a really neat game. Neat style. It was completely in black and white. Like it was over stylized game, but I'm kind of a sucker for that type of stuff. Mad World, and then also like No More Heroes, which was on the Wii.
No More Heroes was a great game.
Those are really cool. No, you had to mimic stabbing someone to death with the Wiimote. I think that was. I remember people.
I mean, Red Steel did the same thing, kinda, and like the only thing people remember about that is that it was kind of a lackluster game.
Yeah. Yeah. Russ says Jay Weasel says the style was awesome, but I couldn't see a thing. Yeah, some of it was, especially some of the boss fights with some of the projectiles. It was tough. So yeah, that's. I wonder when you commit that hard to a style and you come across problems like that. That's got to be difficult.
Thought the recharge version for No More Heroes.
So the new No More Heroes is so confusing for everybody.
Okay.
What they're, we don't know. We know that there's indie games. People said they're going to be like mini games, and then also have like kind of the traditional No More Heroes gameplay. Some people's like, no, you're playing indie games, like a faux indie game. I don't know. There's a lot of mixed messages with it, but I'm looking forward to it. So, because Suda51, there's a new Suda51 game that's got mixed kind of reviews that came out, but it's actually pretty fun, and it's completely free to play on the PS4 called Let It Die. If you like, I know, I hate saying this because it seems like everything gets compared to Dark Souls. The combat actually in Let It Die is similar to the Souls. I'm not comparing it to the difficulty or anything, but if you like the kind of Monster Hunter, Dark Souls combat, it's similar. And Let It Die, it's a progression-based, like not an MMO. I don't know what you would consider. It's an online game with people. Sorry, it's late at night. But yeah, Let It Die. That's another game if you want to check it out. It is, like I said earlier, I'm a sucker for overly stylized games. And like other Suda51 games, Let It Die is an over-stylized game, but it's pretty cool. Check it out. It's pretty funny. It's pretty goofy and wacky. It's on the PS4 and it's completely free. Let It Die leaves me with mixed feeling. The world and characters are so good, and that the gameplay is passable, but the progression is awful, especially after Area 2. Yeah, that's kind of my general thoughts on it too. The thing is when I played it, I haven't played a whole lot into it, so that's probably why I didn't feel the whole progression grind. I know that for hardcore people, if you're wanting to get to the top and stuff, you can really feel the like diminishing returns on your loot and stuff like that. The world that they built though, and the look and the sound is pretty cool. It's actually really cool. The gameplay though is just pretty. There's nothing revolutionary about it at all. Killer 7, man, I've got recommended that game so many times, and it is a highly stylized game. I need to play that, Arden, and I need to play it. It looks awesome. I just haven't played it. It looks really cool. Did Suda51 make Killer 7? I think so, right?
So. Yeah, I think pretty soon.
Suda51 is like, I was trying to think of like a movie director who's pretty popular, not like super popular, but he has a big following. But usually Suda51 games get panned, but people, it's because you you almost have to have like a taste for it. I was gonna say Quentin Tarantino, but his games are his movies, not games, actually are always really well received. So it's not a really good comparison, but yeah. Shadows of the Damned. I've not played Shadows. What type of game is Shadows? I haven't heard of that actually. Shadows of the Damned. I want to play Killer 7 though. Shadows of the Damned. What is this? Grasshopper. So this is probably another. Let's see, Shadows of the Damned. It's a collaboration. Oh, okay. When did this come out?
Roger.
2011. Let's see. Garcia Hotspur, a Mexican demon hunter who goes to the city of the damned to battle its evils in order to save his true love. The game is real Goichi Suda and Shinji Mikami combined styles of the two designers named the punk rock edge, performer, and psychological action thriller of the latter. I didn't even see. I thought I knew every like Suda 51 game made. I did not. Silver Case, Killer 7, No More Heroes. I haven't seen this. It looks cool though.
Didn't he also do like Beautiful Joe?
No, that's. I don't think so.
Because I know I was surprised when I learned who made Beautiful Joe.
That is just the. It's made by Capcom, and I can't remember who. No, it's Hideki Kamiya who did.
Oh yeah.
Bayonetta.
Okay.
He does a lot. Like usually he'll make a game and then he kind of passes. Like he did Bayonetta, but he oversaw Bayonetta 2. But I don't think he didn't direct or anything like that. He also did Devil May Cry. He's the father of that. And I was really looking forward to the Xbox One exclusive Scalebound, but it got canceled. But yeah, Kamiya, he's a pretty controversial dude.
Yeah.
But he makes great games. Sorry, I was digging into your commentary. Once I get talking about games, I can't stop.
Oh, that's alright.
I gotta let Snubble out.
Really weirdly shaped.
Also, thank you guys for staying up late and chatting with me. I've been having a lot of fun.
The bay's just up ahead. Hurry. Yes, sir.
Alright.
Yeah, Clover, a lot of them ended up going to Platinum, I think. Almost positive. I know, at least I know Kamiya's in Platinum.
This is making me seasick. You think this tub's gonna last much longer?
Yeah, I like his style of games and what he like prioritizes with games. And he makes the game.
Yeah.
Can't get going now. Let's go.
Oh, I know what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
I have no idea.
Well, then you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. No, I forgot I needed to actually look at that first, and then I can go through the door.
I wonder who took him down. I probably better.
Probably should make sure that it's saying that you are you and not Rick.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's saying Kevy is on commentary.
Oh,
Rick
there you go.
never changed it. So this entire time, everybody thought that Rick was Kevy.
Well, maybe he was. I just gotta figure out. I gotta change it.
Oh, you already did?
No! I was trying to figure that out, but
Okay,
it still
okay.
says it was Kevin.
Come here.
So apparently you were Kevin the whole time.
I was Kevin.
How does it feel knowing you were Kepi?
I've changed.
For better or worse?
He's a lot taller.
Come on, let's go potty. Boy.
Is a Okami needs to be coming to PC. I don't know.
Oh, is the HD remake coming to PC?
I don't know where the.
Snowball just ate a paper towel. No. Snowball, come on. He ate a paper towel.
No.
Well,
I don't know what release is coming forward.
yeah, apparently it's coming for PC and PS4
Yeah.
at least.
PC, PS4, and Xbox One.
Oh, okay.
Let's get
But
out.
notice no Switch.
Yeah, you know what's weird?
It's probably been in development like since before they
Yeah.
announced Switch, I would guess.
Yeah, I think that's happened with a lot of theirs. Because a lot of people are kind of poo-pooing on Capcom because they're like, oh, we don't get the DuckTales or the Sunday morning cartoon.
Yeah.
Disney morning or Disney afternoon.
Yeah, I know there was
Yeah.
some other series
And
that,
they're like, Capcom hates Nintendo, but I think they'll eventually come. It's just...
yeah, they just,
It could be a licensing thing too, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, then there's that Secret of Mana remake, which that was originally an SNES game, but
Yeah,
Switch
and
is also not coming to Switch.
yeah, and I think
Yeah.
the reason they said was we were working on it for a while and we just didn't realize that Switch was a thing until we'd already been doing it for a while.
I think as we see like the Switch install
the
base
second
like
one.
grow, you're already seeing like
More
the
to go.
acceleration of games coming out on the Switch just in a year. I bet by this time next year, I don't think like third party stuff is ever going to be huge with the Switch, just because it's obviously it's not as powerful as the current gen ones. But you'll start seeing like games like the Sunday morning cartoons, I think will be
Get
automatic
on the
on the Switch. But yeah.
Speaking of Switch, get Golf Story.
I've heard so
Yeah.
many good things about that.
Yeah, I have that. I've been playing. Well, I haven't played too much of it recently. But
it really good?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it's not like a giant game or anything, but it's small and pretty good for what it is.
So games I need to play. I need to play game list right now. I got a Killer 7. I really want to play Bastion.
Let's get this thing open, Captain.
I got an endless
Ready when you are.
list.
I know the feeling.
Not to mention Mario Odyssey. I'm setting everything aside once Mario Odyssey comes out.
Yeah, that's,
There's the remake of Dot Hack GU coming out next month too.
Oh,
Which I still have. I still have for the PS2. All 3 games of those. Good.
I might be a little bit lost. Nope, I think I found where I need to be.
hey Slice. I'm now behind the camera, but I can still
Behind the
see you.
scenes.
Trying to remember how to update these things. I'm tired.
You better stream Mario Odyssey, Brit, or however. This is the. Yeah.
Yeah, I goofed.
The entire gaming world only spent years yelling at Nintendo that that was the problem with the Wii U, that the didn't have a third-party game.
Silvermoon, is your Twitch Silvermoon 11?
It's Silver Moon 9000.
Okay. What?
Yeah.
Who's 11? I don't know.
I don't know. That's probably
What about your Twitter?
the same.
Okay.
Here we go, this is where I needed to go.
Switch already has a hell of a third-party library and a heck of a lineup coming out.
Yeah, it's definitely got more.
Yeah.
It's.
It's already got I think right off the bat compared to the Wii U, a lot more.
Yeah, they're definitely doing better. For sure.
Shoot, I've gotten some. I guess you would call it, third party. Like Blaster Master Zero was not too long after release, and that was a decent game.
Right behind you.
Yeah, and there's a rocks. The rumor is that there's a Rockstar game will be reporting over. So. Oh, Snuggle, what are you eating all the time?
Disappointed that Mario Odyssey is not an adaptation of the Get Epic, but it may not be an adaptation, but maybe it's a Oh, with that. What's the word I'm looking for? It'd be. It isn't. It probably isn't Odyssey. It's probably some version that's similar to the Greek epic.
Damn it, we don't have time for this shit.
I don't think.
Yeah.
I think the Odyssey and that story are two different things. There,
Well,
Haruko.
how do we know? We don't even know who his own mother is. So what if Princess Peach was his own? We don't
I was
know.
talking about like home. I was talking about Oedipus Rex and
Oh, really?
yeah, like I can't remember the name of the guy who was actually supposed to be the main person of the Odyssey.
When you get about
It
30
wasn't-
minutes before finishing, if someone just wake up JD, he's not the person.
Yeah. Actually, it would probably be a good idea to get ready to wake him up soon, because this is the last part of Chapter 4, and then afterwards is Chapter 5, which shouldn't take too long.
Yeah. So yeah, we need about 30 minutes. I'd wake him up then. You might even have his alarm set, but yeah, I'm gonna be
HQ to Alpha.
going
The
to bed.
aircraft carrier has been
I'll
located.
see y'all.
The
Oh,
carrier
Lauren's
is
gonna
with
take y'all
anti-aircraft
to
artillery.
y'all's
Take out
hotel
those guns, Alpha.
at like 9:30 or like after your show.
Yeah.
Does that even sound possible?
Oedipus is in the Odyssey?
Never better,
Oh,
Captain.
like Odysseus was the name.
Is the hero.
Yeah, the main guy of the Odyssey that I was trying to think of.
Let's see, who was, because they did, it was like a sequel to Oedipus Rex, Antigone,
Yeah.
as his daughter.
Pre-launch preparations have already begun. And
Yeah,
there's nothing we can do
Odysseus.
to stop it from
Yeah, it took me a while to remember that, but like I know Oedipus Rex was like his own guy.
It'll be a hell of a lot worse than
Yeah,
Like the
so
Odyssey
it's his own
focused
story.
The way we can stop it is by getting on that carrier.
I believe he was the one that encountered the
Okay, get
Sphinx
ready, I'm going in.
and had to answer that riddle.
Gotcha.
I'm not gonna be able to hit that one. Ow.
Ada said she wanted to bring Raccoon City to the world. There's only one missile that we know of. Come in, HQ. Are there any other vessels in the water?
Hey,
Negative.
one more
Intel
good
says
clean
only the
hit.
carrier.
She couldn't
The
have made
full, I think we had to read that in 9th grade, when I was in 9th grade, the Odyssey,
All
the
right,
full
now we
version.
can stop that missile. Find a place to land.
Odysseus meets Oedipus' mother in 10 or 11. She went, oh, okay.
HQ to Alpha.
Like, I think most of my knowledge of like ancient mythology like that come from like a high school class I took on it, and well, we also like we ended up watching like Hercules to try to learn more about
Which
mythologies.
Hercules?
The Disney one, so you can tell.
Oh no.
You could
no.
tell that it wasn't exactly what you would call
No.
the best class.
I mean, it starts off with
like it was
Zeus
more-
and Hera being super friendly, and Hercules being both
like-
their kids.
one of the big things was that we did learn like what some of the inaccuracies were, but yeah, it still was not a. It was still not the best thing. All right, Arton, enjoy your lurking.
Maybe it's not the full option, I don't know. 'Cause I don't think it was like super. I know we read some, but I don't know. I can't remember how long it was. Right? It's gonna be great. Mario trying to rescue his mother lover, Princess Peach.
Yep. Let's not get it. Let's not get any fan art of that.
Now that you say that,
Yeah, like that's still a good point, Bree. But like,
That looks like more trouble.
you know, when you're actually trying to learn like about the mythology, like maybe for like in high school, you know, maybe like watching the movie as a point of reference might not be the best way. Like,
Scylla and Charybdis was another part of the Odyssey.
Hurry it up here! We're running out of time!
And then that island, was it Circe? Or Circe was the sorceress?
Cersei, yeah. I think Polynesia or something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember, I believe she turned all the men that came to the island into animals or something.
Yeah, like I know she turned them into pigs.
Yeah,
Or no,
that's
I'm
what
thinking
it
of Calypso that did the pigs.
Oh, that might be who I'm thinking of.
Yeah. I really have no idea what I'm.
I know the two names are similar, so.
There.
No.
What did you do?
That. Go away, Alexa.
We have an emergency. The missile is preparing to launch.
Schools are banning to kill a mob. What?
What?
Why?
Oh yeah, I've heard something about that. I don't know if it doesn't make sense.
Okay, so what's the reason for it?
I don't know. I just saw something about it. Someone was talking about, their feelings on it. I'm like, what's that? Why?
Yeah,
Haven't
that's
we
like,
gone through this before?
Like
The island of Circe?
the island of Circe.
I don't
Okay.
know, but yeah.
Alright, there we go.
Let's see. Circe. No, Circe wasn't first. Let's see.
Reading it made people uncomfortable.
Oh wow.
Like
This kind of point, half the stuff you read in school might make you uncomfortable.
Who the hell has the funding for this?
like
Let's see.
Be careful.
yeah.
Knowing them, there'll be some...
Copy that.
Apparently, literature should not make you feel anything.
Captain, can you pinpoint their location?
School advertised a banned books week, and I thought that was
Yeah,
weird.
yeah.
They could have a week for them. Why they couldn't have been that bad? So why were they banned?
Circe was renowned for her vast knowledge of potions and herbs. Through the use of these and a magic wand or staff, she transformed her enemies or those who offended her into wild beasts. Some say she was exiled to the solitary island of. It's all vowels. A-E-A-E.
Let me see.
Literally, it's A-E-A-E.
Yeah.
Uh,
That would be my guess on
Yeah.
pronouncing it.
But, yeah, so it was Circe.
See if you can turn them off from up there.
Calypso may have been.
Roger that.
I remember Calypso in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
I mean, she's based off of the same character, or mythological person or deity.
See if you can turn them off from up there.
Oh, I turned off the second tab by mistake. Not the first one.
Yeah.
Okay, it's off.
Well, that actually made things a lot easier.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
I'll see what I find.
Yeah, she was a nymph
Roger that.
who lived on the island of
It's off. You're good to go.
Okay, so she was involved in the myth of Odysseus.
Yeah. I had a feeling they both were.
Where's the elevator at? There's the elevator.
I've restored power to the elevator.
Copy. I'll rendezvous with you up ahead.
Because they let their children be really, yeah, like that. Sadly, that's pretty much a big thing. Is people will happily let other people do incredibly stupid stuff, and instead of maybe trying to idiot-proof the product or just outright saying, look, you shouldn't be doing this. You know you shouldn't be doing this. So, it's like, well, you shouldn't be doing this, but we're not going to actually try to stop you from doing it. We're just going to make it so that nobody is allowed to have that opportunity.
Yep, I don't know.
Alright, Chris, get in here.
I can't. I'm over here.
Seems they've been buckyballs, but that ban got overturned. Hey! Get out of here, all of you. This is not my elevator. My elevator. Chris, knock it off.
I want to.
Redfield, we're gonna have a standoff.
Greenfield.
Huh?
And just.
Why not just, yeah, like, warnings like that should be all they really need. Except people will be like, well, I didn't want to read the warning, so I shouldn't have to be held accountable for that. It's like,
More than likely they read the warning, they just don't want to be held accountable for it.
yeah,
They'd rather take it out on someone else, or a company or whatever.
Yep, it's me. Or should I say, was me. Consider this my little parting gift to you. If you've made it this far, I'm assuming you're BSAA. Not that it matters.
The Kinder missile.
He still won't stop my plan. No one
they figured the thing, so now I have other monsters to
One
deal with.
missile and this world will be
Too
transformed
many warnings in my opinion.
into a new Eden for my last
He's
and
something sort himself out.
creation.
Yeah.
He will thrive in the ashes of the burning.
Oh, there's bees now.
The bees! The bees!
After the fall, he will reign as king of a new era.
Something tells me this new creation isn't a pillow.
Pierce, can you get through to HQ?
No, not unless we get outside.
So we're on our own. Alright, let's get Jake and Sherry the hell
Oh,
out
that
of here.
was... Chris picked up Chris picked up one of the bad guys and just threw him over his shoulder. Alright.
20 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah,
And then it gives me a second timer.
Can we just ban banning stuff?
Yeah, that would be pretty nice.
Connection complete. Pressurizing area now.
Is heavy staking problem?
Please wait until air
Oh,
pressure
it's not
levels
gonna.
have normalized.
It's not gonna blow up. Come on, that's fun.
No, I'm waiting for the thing to open.
We're just gonna have to hold out.
Candy containing inedible objects banned in the US. Anyone remember those Nestle? I think they're called Magic Balls, or it was some kind of like chocolate ball, and then I think it had candy inside for a time, made by Nestle. Oh, I think it made them Wonder Balls. But I'm not sure what happened to those. But I wouldn't be surprised if they got banned because people were biting into them and just like biting into them and got the tiny chocolates or candy inside, and they started choking on them or something stupid. Yeah. I think it was something similar to that though.
Pressure normalized. Connection procedures complete. Disengaging the safety lock.
Toys in a plastic egg. How would you even swallow the thing? It's almost the size of a regular egg.
Let's go, Captain.
Just joking suffocation hazard.
Apparently, Kinder Joy is coming to the U.S. in 2018.
Guys, I think this is some sort of plant. There's one over there too. Let's get out of here.
What the hell is this? The end of the world.
Alright. Oh, did you wake JD up?
Stop it.
Oh,
Yeah, because we're definitely getting really close to the end.
Hatches.
We're in trouble.
Yeah, just a bit. We gotta get out of here at 1 HQ.
Ooh.
This way.
So yeah, this section, like, it's a team up between Chris and Jake's story, and it's actually interesting because you can actually have different because you can actually have different pairs between the between the 4 characters,
Also told me where to find you.
and one, and like they'll each and like each of the different combinations actually do have 2 different will actually have like different things to say to each other. Like Sherry will, if it's Sherry and Jake, she'll tell Jake she's proud of him for not snapping. If it's and if it's like Chris and Jake, he'll be like, look, Jake will just actually be pretty angry with Chris, but explain that he needs to they need to actually focus
yeah,
on.
this does sound like those Nestle Wonder Balls that they had for a little bit.
You know, it's a good thing for you. You didn't kill the captain back there. Otherwise, you'd be
Maybe
dead right
it
now.
was they were trying to do a similar thing.
Like the light of having to escort your ass out of here. Jesus Christ, you ever shut up? You trying to piss me off? I don't trust you, and I don't like you.
With Kendi and Capri on one side, Toy on the other, separated.
Get out after we get the fuck
Yeah,
out of here.
the fact that they're separated might be why they're allowed to, might allow them to do it, but who knows? And that probably would be why they made Kinder Joy.
Spherical candy, which weighs 3 grams, an hour shell is pure chocolate, and a hollow computer containing candy. Wrapped in foil, placed in a small box and packaged with the collectible.
Actually, I could see why it might work as well for summer. Like, if you keep the toy separate from the egg, because like the eggs are chocolate, right? So you probably wouldn't want like the toy getting covered in melted chocolate or anything.
The Wonder Ball, let's see, the product of the Wonder Ball was withdrawn in 1997 after competitors and consumer groups campaigned that the toy posed a choking hazard. It was released in 2000. And sold in 2004 and discontinued again in 2007.
Excuse me.
Though re-released last year with
Pierce, we gotta climb.
related articles, of course, Kinder Surprise.
The toy's in the plastic. Oh.
Yeah,
Okay, I misunderstood what it was. Like I was thinking it's like in a chocolate egg or something, and then like the toy's inside.
Pierce, come on. I got you.
Crazy inflatable wavy bio. Increasing inflatable waving arm bioman. Or whatever it is.
One angry son of a bitch.
I am doing really bad right now.
Releasing this thing must have been Ada's plan from the beginning.
Jesus, the missiles were all getting trashed in there.
Crazy and funny.
Yep. Well, I
Wavy
attempted
arm
to say it.
Crazy, inflatable, wavy arm pilot. So basically, the thing from used cars a lot.
Yeah.
Wave if he were about.
Oh, right. Yeah. That's not a... That throws me off every time. Like, I always expect, oh, I have to double curse jump up here. Nope. Probably that.
Which campaign do you like most?
Probably Leon's to be, if I'm being honest, even though it's kind of the safe answer.
Although I haven't remember too well, but Ada's was kind of fun. I don't know if I say like most. Yeah, Leon probably has more interesting stuff.
Oh, we're gonna leave.
Hey, Summer.
Welcome back, Summer. Thank you for... Well, I guess I didn't really need the aiming reticle. That's a loaded question. That's a good point, Baltez. It does suggest any of them are worth liking, and... Well, there's a reason why I'm selling both copies I own, so that I can get Mario Odyssey. Just don't ask why I have 2 copies of the game.
I won't.
I got the first copy for Xbox One like really early on.
I didn't.
Captain, we're out of time. We gotta go.
Well, that's too bad. But like, yeah, it was like when I first, around the time I first got the Xbox One, it was like, no, sure, I'll see if this game is as bad as I've heard it is.
Yeah, I got this game at email.
Yeah, and then I found out it was this bad, and then I got the PlayStation 4 version because I thought I might have to play that for the marathon. So now you all know the story, and you didn't have to ask.
This is the story of an ugly,
Barnacle?
How many barnacles are in this game?
Captain, hurry!
I don't know. Sure do remember not liking most of Jake's. It's like they took all the cool things about 5 and took a dump all over it. Alright, see you when you get back.
We're shooting ducks in here. You're right. We gotta move.
So this game is so good that you could not find a co-op partner.
Yep. That should tell you how exactly how popular it is. And now that we're nearing the end of the campaign, here's where things actually get a little bit... This is actually probably one of the highlights of his campaign. And I don't say that out of any sort of hatred for Pierce, but because that's actually... But because this is actually a really interesting thing for them to have done.
Rob?
Here's Nivens.
A forgettable character because I forgot all about it.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like, he's probably a bit more memorable when I don't go around skipping the cutscenes. This game doesn't have any boulder punching or supernatural Wesker. That's true. Yeah.
Maybe they should put more of that in the next Resident Evil. You know, Sans Wesker. I guess.
I mean, it's a bit late to put it into 7.
Unless they clone him for some reason.
Well, I guess they could put it in the DLC, but yeah, like, well, that's the thing. Wesker's apparently like one of the Wesker children, which is a big project to make like the perfect life form or something. I don't remember what exactly it was. And like apparently, Albert wasn't the only surviving Wesker child. Also, surprise, we are now infected with the C virus. Really?
No, I thought it was just happy to see you.
Yeah, well. Moir would have never survived the fight. I mean, you could have tried to go for the, that's the thing about the arm. It's not exactly easy to aim. Like, sometimes you think, okay, it's exactly where it needs to be. And then you find out, oh, wait, no, it's slightly off.
Was Co-op 5 with Rob everything you dreamed it would be?
Restore pressure to regulation levels. Depressurization.
Was it truly the stuff of your nightmares, Baltez? One thing I found out, I had a hard time like doing this fight to begin with, like doing single player peers, because I didn't realize at the time like what you're supposed to do is you're basically supposed to use the little shots to shoot wards, and like I just kept trying to use the big shots, and no.
I think these games are more.
Yeah.
Who needs guns when you can just give them electrons?
Forgot about years until this.
Yes,
yeah, I mean, like, he's an interesting character, but at the end of the day, he's basically a one-shot character, and who really cares about that?
Which campaign was sharing?
It was Jake's campaign.
I only remember her because I think I saw her when you were in.
Alright, come on down. Ow. Come on down.
Come on down. You're next on the bioweapon.
Do a full charge. What? What even hit me? By the way, this section is really hard in single player because, as you might have noticed, the AI is kind of a dum-dum and does not actually aim for the weak spot.
When do they have it? They usually just need to shoot at them.
Oh, right. Oh, Gears does not actually have a, Gears loses his ability to use health items and stuff, but in exchange, he actually gets a regeneration factor, which means he can basically heal off any damage, like no matter how many blocks it takes.
So basically you can't die. Unless it's like a one-hit kill.
Well, or unless you get like way too cocky and just turn way too wrong. Sake.
For the sake of goodness.
We're gonna need to try to get close to him just to hit him. Otherwise his wards there protected by the rest of him. It would also be nice if, like, the supercharged attack could at least damage the boards, but apparently I have to use a really weak attack.
Depressurization process is almost complete.
Yeah. Now it's basically PPE until Chris finally manages to make the killing blow. Stab the horn! I did it! We beat Chaos!
And the time loop was broken.
Now.
Resident Fantasy Zero.
Warning. Facility's infrastructure compromised. Unable to withstand water pressure. All personnel, please evacuate immediately.
Stand back, Captain! I can kill this thing!
Warning. Facility's infrastructure compromised. Unable to withstand water pressure. All personnel, please evacuate immediately. Warning. Facility's infrastructure compromised. Unable to withstand water pressure. All personnel, please evacuate immediately.
Oh,
Warning.
I am getting a little bit tired, as you can tell.
Unable to withstand water pressure.
My control batteries are also getting
Your
tired.
controller batteries are low.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Luckily, this is the last cutscene. And there we go.
What is it? What even is a cutscene?
Who cares? It's a miserable pile of death and misery.
Nothing but a miserable piles.
Alright. Is JD awake?
He's over there.
Oh. Hi, JD.
Will controller survive the run?
Yeah,
the
it did.
run's over.
Yep. Alright. Okay. So, and with that, that's going to be the end of the shift. Don't worry, I will do the other two campaigns, I guess, yeah, I'll be starting them up at midnight. It'll be Jake and Ada's. And, yeah, I'll see you guys then, if I don't see you sooner. So, take care, everybody. I leave you in the capable hands of, JD.
I don't know if it's midnight or not. It
Well,
says 5 a.m.
Oh. No. Either way.
I think we're playing Revelations on the PS4, so don't have to worry about the dead, almost dead Xbox controller.
Yeah. Alright, we can go ahead and...
Or down.
Yeah. Get it unplugged for you, unless... Yeah, just... move it out of the way. Where did I plug it in at? There it is. Yeah. Alright, I'll take the HDMI cable out. And I'll just... I guess I'll move it... Yeah, I'll move it under the table there for now. Alright. Knock him dead, JD.
All this says his body is ready for JD.
Updating the game. Trying to.
I mean, to be honest, whose body isn't? Let's see.
There we go.
He said he's playing a Link Dangerous while watching the marathon.
Baltus is?
Yep.
Well, he's done with his game, so.
Resident Evil Dangerous.
Okay, our battery's charged.
Let's get dangerous. There's a hole there somewhere.
Some left. Okay. Should be good to start. Oh boy.
No, I never.